Hello everyone, welcome to Perilous Paths here on GDQ Hotfix. My name is Cutie, and as always, we focus on adventurous speedruns here, and we have an absolute banger. It's a packed schedule for you today. Now our focus is semi-open worlds where any mistake, any one wrong move might just be a death or a reset. So first off, we're starting with The Evil Within 2, new game, glitchless, Akumu, no intro. That's a lot of categories, but this difficulty basically means if anything touches you, you're probably dead. And then following up, we'll have Hitman, Blood Money, Rookie, Silent Assassin. Now, don't let the Rookie scare you. Silent Assassin has a lot of conditions that you have to fulfill in order to successfully complete a level. So these are both going to be extremely hard games, a fantastic showcase of third-person stealthy action for you here today. So let's go ahead and bring in our first runner and his commentator. Hey, babe, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, Cutie? Nice to, nice to be on the show. I appreciate it. This is such a great opportunity. I'm super excited. Honestly, I was really nervous. Just now, I'm just got a huge smile on my face because the entire chat is just all my friends. I'm just super excited right now. Just thank you guys for being here. Thank you for having me on the show as well. And I'm excited to have Dynasty as my commentator. One of my closest friends on Twitch.
Hello, I'm Dynasty.
So yeah, we'll give a little background on the run. So basically, I'm gonna start at I'm starting the run at the save point after you originally meet O'Neill on the run. So you were skipping about 17. Well, if you see at the bottom, it says 17:20. We're skipping the first 17 minutes of the run, which is really just auto scroller, just running forward. And basically, we get right into the meat and potatoes of the run. There are RNG drops that you're gonna see me at the beginning, but besides that, you're gonna just see me actually playing the game. So I'm really excited to start up. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, whenever you want. If you're feeling good, give us a 3, 2, 1. We'll get right into it.
All right, ready, set, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Good luck. Have fun.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So we're starting out this game. It's going to be a running section. You're going to see us controlling our stamina a lot. And there's basically 3 different methods of controlling our stamina. First is tapping the sprint, so we want to balance our stamina going up and down. And on Akumu and Nightmare, when you're around enemies, your stamina will drain super quickly. So you'll see Babe start doing ADSing stuff, and you'll see the stamina just pause. So this is kind of the whole skill of the game of controlling your stamina, so you're not out of it. And you get this really weird animation, and it saves a ton of time. As you see right now, he's ADSing.
So basically, okay, so you're watching me. There's an enemy right next to me right there, to the right of me. He's and as soon as I get close to that enemy, I have to start ADSing. So the reason for that is because you'll see if I don't do it, my stamina will start draining very quickly. But if I start using the ADS, it holds it up for a second for me to take a couple steps. So it's not fast. It's definitely not fast by any means, but it allows me to actually run and not having the issue of losing my stamina. But right now we're doing Dynasty. Explain what's going on there.
So we're in an open, so when our stamina gets lower, if we get close to any sort of object, we can cling on to that object, and Sebastian will just start zooming towards it. And during that time, the stamina will regen. So this helps us get through long sections, just clinging on to everything.
All right, so I did not get very good drops at the beginning of the game. I have only 50 weapon parts, but I have some pretty safe strats to get extra weapon parts. Oh, and I do climb that on purpose so I can regain a little stamina. Because right here, when I get to this road, I want to kind of have enough stamina to make this run. Because these guys will be chasing me, and I'm kind of scared. But as long as I keep running and ADSing here, we should be good.
I would say this is definitely the trickiest part of stamina management. This one and right before the final boss.
Oh my god, that final part. Okay, let me start off also saying, guys, everyone in chat, thank you so much for coming. All the friends are here, I appreciate it. And I will say that I'm super nervous, but this is perfect right now. I'm in the zone for this run. And right now, what I'm doing right now is we're searching for Lily, his daughter. Okay, so full disclosure, me and Dynasty don't know much about the lore of this game, okay? We we're speedrunners, right? So speedrunners don't really look up lore, right? I did look up the enemies like an hour prior. My friend Jem and Roz know I wrote the enemies' names down on my hand, but I tried to wash my hands like an hour, like a half hour before, because and then now so they're kind of wearing off. So hopefully I can remember the enemy names here, because only one I know by heart is the Lost, which are the zombies that I'm running from. You see me running from those zombies? They're called Lost. So, I mean, Dynasty, do you know any enemy names? I'm not sure if you're even familiar.
I don't know a single enemy. I've named all the enemies myself.
All right, if you had to guess, let's say, what is the name of...
I know Myra. So that's the
I mean, everyone knows Myra. All right. Well, the crawler enemies, what are they called? What would you name them?
I would name them Billy.
Billy. Okay, Billy. Okay. It's all good.
What's their name?
They're called... all right, you would never guess this. But they're called Effigy.
Effigies?
They're called effigies. Okay, so I have it all written down, man. Yeah.
I mean, that's a Dark Souls 2 reference that's already bad enough.
Hey, wait, is it really?
Yeah, you have to use effigies in Dark Souls.
Oh, yeah. I've never really played Dark Souls. Okay, in full disclosure, I never played Dark Souls, so yeah. I guess you guys are finding out a little bit about me today. But yeah, I'm not a Dark Souls guy, if you make a reference to Dark Souls, I'll probably be lost in the dark right here. Kind of like...
Lost in the dark, sorry.
Wait, is that a reference? No.
No, you said lost. Never mind.
Okay.
Is this a bad time to point out Perilous Paths is the Soulslikes show?
I did, right? That's why I felt bad saying it. I'm like, oh my god, it's Dark Souls. This is Dark Souls run. And I'm like, dude, I never really played Dark Souls. I'm sorry. I'm so
suffering in silence. You're like, Dark Souls, I don't play Dark Souls.
I'm so sorry. Dude, I've never played... I played Lies of P a few months, 2 months ago.
Yeah, we forced them to play.
Yeah, they forced me to play it, but that is the extent. That's a Souls-like. I've never played the Souls game. I'm so sorry, Perilous Paths. I play shooting games, third-person shooting games. So yeah, I played Resident Evil mostly, and yeah, this is why I played this, because this is made by Shinji Mikami, who's a Resident Evil guy. So
it's really funny because I think everyone else in the Discord are big Souls fans besides...
Yeah, besides me, all of our friends are all huge Souls fan. I don't know, it's just, this is my kind of game. And just a heads up, guys, I am, right now, just to give you a heads up with what I'm doing, I'm doing a bit of looting. Because this is all going to be done in the name of the late game. And I need to loot throughout the run, but the early game has some drops that I really need some weapon parts, and if I don't get a smoke powder, then I have to go and get a safe smoke bolt, because late game I need one. So I haven't gotten one yet, so I think I might have to go and get the safe smoke bolt later.
To make another Souls reference, this is like the Elden Ring, where you loot the entire first half and then you kind of just bulldoze right through the end game.
Yeah. Elden Ring. I'm absolutely familiar with that game. That's the one with the ring, right?
Yeah, of course.
To rule them all, right? Yeah, the one to rule them all, right? Yeah, like Lord of the Rings, yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I missed the reference, guys. He said it. I was actually going to bring it up. He says, blood, I hope it's not lilies. That has to be a RE1 reference, because Shinji Mikami has to be an RE1 reference with Barry. Like, I hope it's not Chris's blood. Exactly. I wanted to bring that up, and I just totally missed it. Bring back my Lies of P era. Maybe one day I'll go back. Maybe I'll run that game. But right now we're in our Evil Within. Me and the homies, we call this ill. For like, because a lot of
Brother
people.
Ill.
Yeah, we call it Brother Ill. Ill too. But right now we're getting signals of his daughter, and the signal is gonna lead to this warehouse. And in the warehouse, we have 2 zombies I have to axe. I usually miss one. I will always miss one. But worry not. They will de-aggro once you pull the switch. You'll see what I mean. Hopefully, I don't die.
Also, you might have just seen it there. This game has a really weird detection with like ledges. So he was running backwards, and it just auto-equipped him to the car just to
God,
drive on top. It's one of the most frustrating parts of this game is that you'll just run and you're just climb.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
randomly climb stuff.
absolutely. This game is jank personified, but I wouldn't have any other way. I'm telling you, this game had so many bugs and little glitches, and it does have crashes. I've crashed yesterday actually on this game. So yeah. Hopefully, but if it does crash, you can just continue. You can actually even on speedrun, I believe, continue. But yeah, we'll see. Right now, we're coming to one scary part right here. I'm gonna do this really carefully. Oh no, I got the glitch.
Whoa,
I got a glitch. I got a glitch. We got a glitch. My bad.
In my glitches category?
Oh,
wow.
No, don't kill me, don't kill me. No, I'm dead. First death.
No.
I got a glitch. I'm sorry, guys. I got a glitch right off the bat.
That's so unlucky. See, that's the jank of this game. It's beautiful.
So most of this
but
run
also so frustrating.
Got a glitch right off the bat. It's really frustrating, guys. It's just I'm supposed to push that door very slowly, but he acted like the lock was still on the door, and he did it after I already broke the lock off. It happens once in the blue moon. But it's happened on our GDQ, of course. Welcome to.
This has never happened before.
Yeah, welcome to It Never Happened Before. Yeah, this is the first time it's ever happened, and this has happened to me, and I can't believe I died there. It's just unfortunate to have a death that early in the run. We will
just get them out of the way early on.
Yeah, to get the run, well, early game is mostly where I'm gonna. If you will see deaths, and it's unfortunate that I got that glitch because they aggroed. By the time I opened the door, they were already aggroed and moved out the way. What the?
Oh no.
Oh my god, it happened again. Twice. They're dead though, so
This
we're okay.
This is why we love this game.
This is why I love this run, man. This is why I love this run, man. It's just, yeah, it's a jank mess, but it's my jank mess.
Yeah, so I run this game on casual, and I've lost a ton of runs to that door as well. It's so confusing. Like, it just doesn't work.
I have never had that happen twice on a run. And, yeah, of course it happens today. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's okay, though. We're just gonna, count to 10 and move on, Yeah, it's evil out there, yeah. But that's okay, guys. So we're in the warehouse now, searching for his daughter. The signal comes from inside the warehouse. So basically, I'm gonna pick up the shotgun in here, and there is actually a zombie in here that I have to stealth kill for his axe. I will show you right now. Hopefully I get to him. Let's see. This guy. I stealth kill him because he dropped an axe that I can pick up. And yeah, guys.
Go ahead.
No, I have to pick up his axe because right here he comes through right here, and he sometimes blocks you with the boxes. But by doing that, you kind of circumvent that whole problem that you have later on. Yeah. But yeah,
I was going to say on casual, you don't have to kill that guy for the axe, obviously. And you can, if you're fast enough, you can just see him disappear like right in front of your eyes. It's so good.
Well, that's what I'm trying there. I'm trying to get him before he disappears. I'm actually, if you're quick enough, you can get him. You can stealth him before he even disappears. That's what I just did there.
And right here, before he picks up this doll, we look up to skip like a stagger animation. He's like a doll, but if you look up or you like look away from like where you're supposed to go, he just won't do it and saves like 2-3 seconds.
Yeah. He has this little like.
It's a really long stagger.
Yeah, he looks at the doll like, oh my god, it's a doll or something. I forget what he says. Yeah, I haven't dealt with him forever.
We run this game in Portuguese. I was just randomly trying out different languages just for fun, and I just randomly saved like over 2 minutes on a run. So we don't know exactly how much it saves, but it saves, I would say, at least like a minute. But yeah, the dialogue in this game is also just
quite cringe.
It's so quotable because it's just so cringe.
It's so cringe. Okay, so I'm coming up on the most scariest part for me in the run. I am terrified of this dodge. It's okay. We have a second, but I am terrified of this dodge because. So the old way to do this was that you pick up the crossbow early, right? But if you pick up the crossbow early, it costs you about 50 seconds, and you have to use a shock bolt to shock all 3 of these guys. Well, I started YOLOing in here, and basically by YOLOing, you can get out of here without any kind of what do you call it? Any kind of shock or anything, save the bolt and then save the 50 seconds. But if you YOLO it, you have like a chance of dying. I don't want to say what the odds are. I don't want to jinx it, but
don't jinx it.
yeah, I'm not gonna jinx it.
Don't speak it into existence.
Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna say it out loud what I need to do. I have this like little ritual I've been doing this past 2 days. I'm saying it out loud. 4 steps, back, right, shotgun, stutter step heel. Okay. Can't believe I died at that. All right.
You got this.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shotgun, stutter step, heel. Up here.
All right, first part done.
And we are out.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, you got the board too. Nice.
Yeah, I got the board climb too. Jeez, that's amazing. Okay, so go ahead.
The ledges in this game are absolutely horrible, and jumping from that little like container, like on top of the container.
He's following. Okay.
Yeah. They can follow you out here, and definitely on accumulator, you can easily die.
So basically, the
ledges are just horrible, and you can just get stuck, and then those guys can come up and hit you.
Yeah.
Worst case.
That is by far the scariest part of the run for me. And second scariest part is coming up next. It's gonna be the lockdown. But once we're done with lockdown, honestly, it's pretty much smooth sailing for the longest part of the run. It's gonna be smooth sailing until like halfway at least. So
basically, from this part has a lot of enemy flood, and then you don't get many enemies until you reach the cabin section.
Basically, yeah, you can avoid a lot of the enemies in this game. So I just find it like mind blown right now that I died at the axe and I didn't die at the crawlers. It's just mind blown right now because I haven't died at the axe. I feel like it's been like weeks since I died there, and I've been running this game so consistently. It just blows my mind, guys. It's just, but it's, you know what? It's give and take in this run, kind of. Sometimes it's it gives a little, it takes a little. But right now, it took a little at the beginning, but it gave back with this dodge I got. But yeah. Also,
that's one of my favorite animations of the game. If you just if you interact with the crossbow across from the boxes, he'll just shift right through it for.
Yeah, he would just go right around it. It's just really funny. He just like slides over, right? It's just so funny. So
we're taking an RC here to despawn the enemies so that they're further away from the path that we need to go.
Yeah, you guys have seen me doing reset checkpoints on this run a lot. And reset checkpoints are pretty common on the run because it will be mostly used for either resetting enemies, but many cases it's actually used for time save as well, because I will show you later on one part that you save so much time with the reset checkpoint. It's just insane.
And one other RC, or a few RCs we do is for stamina.
Yeah.
We'll use up all our stamina, hit an RC, and...
Yeah, I've done it a couple times. Yeah, I do it a couple of times. So this part right here, you'll see me do something. I only do a couple of times in a run. I'm gonna switch to first person here. Oopsie. So I'm switching to first person here, right? I'm doing this because of the pickups. In first person, you have 0 animation when you're picking up. So you save like 3 seconds here probably, because otherwise you have to wait for him to grab everything. So it takes like 3 seconds maybe. So I only do it for here.
Third person is faster for movement, but slower for pickups, and first person is fast for pickups and slower for movement. We found.
Yeah, basically. And it's like 3 parts of the run. I think I go first person only. Before the the Watcher fight.
The Watcher. You had to check your hand.
I had to check my hand for that one. It's called the Watcher dodge I have to do. Yeah, I have to go first person. So we're just upgrading our bolts and crafting a little bit here, and we're out of here. Just a heads up, I forgot to mention, there's some really funny dialogue. Okay, there's some really funny dialogue in this game where where if you go back to O'Neill, right? Sebastian and I have a very fun Easter egg. If you play the game casually, I highly recommend going back to O'Neill so you get the dialogue. And I can't go back, obviously, since it's a speed run, but me and Dynasty can reenact it, right, Dynasty?
Yeah, just put
All
my
right.
face on real quick.
Okay, you can be O'Neill. I'll be Sebastian. You just say.
Oh, I didn't practice this part.
Oh my god, you didn't practice it. Oh my god.
Yeah, you didn't tell me to practice.
All right,
I'm not going to practice it.
Okay.
Don't put me on the spot like
I'm
this.
playing on the spot, man. But basically,
Oh, no.
when Sebastian and O'Neill are, Sebastian goes back to O'Neill, right? He says to him, "You need to come with me. You need to get out of here." And then O'Neill says, "No, there's evil out there." And then Sebastian goes, "But there's evil within, too." And they just turn and look at the camera. That is so funny. Oh my god, I couldn't stop laughing when I first saw it. You can YouTube it, guys, if you want to see it. It's super funny.
It's a really good Easter egg.
It's a really good Easter egg. It's just so cheesy, but it's like intentionally cheesy, you know. So right here, we're going into the garage where O'Neill's and classic.
Yeah,
Jeez,
for some reason these electric boxes just have a really wonky hitbox sometimes.
Woo.
Like just like the little millimeter, it will hit or not hit.
Yeah, if you hit it on the side,
So
you might
annoying.
miss. There's a chance if you hit it on the side, you can miss it. Yeah, for sure. And I actually that's the first time I've hit the side and I can't remember. And right now we are going into the other part of the run that I'm likely to die at. Because I have been practicing this so much. The problem is the zombies are so memey. I just cannot get it 100% of the time. It's like an 80% thing, I would say. But knowing my luck, it's going to be more like 50% today. I don't know. Just the way it's been going.
I think Kendo's going to skip the. So there's a door skip right here where you can shoot an electrical early to get this thing up early and stuff, but it's a really tight hitbox, and to kind of preserve ammo and stuff, Kendo's going to go around. That little awning right there, you could shoot electrical in like like 15 seconds or something.
Yeah, I'm not shooting. I'm skipping the door skip, guys. That's funny dialogue. But skipping the door skip because it gives me a surplus of 2 fuses, which are going to be useful for late game for sure. So right here, you can pick up this gunpowder. There's an animation you can get for that gunpowder pickup, but if you just run past them a tiny bit, you'll circumvent that completely. And also, someone just asked, what's the best evil within? That's tough question. Dynasty?
Sorry, what's
the best evil within?
Neither.
What about you, Cutie? What do you think?
I mean, I've only had one of them on the show, so I know which one's my favorite right now.
Really?
With the electric bolt.
I just shot him with the electric bolt. That's funny. Yeah, I don't worry. We'll just reset checkpoints. Okay. We're right there anyway, so. All right, this part is kind of
so I run this game on casual, and that RC actually despawns all the enemies, but every other difficulty, they're just all there. So,
yeah.
really
So
weird.
killing these guys prior is so important because these guys are going to terrorize you. Otherwise, the entire run it's going to be an absolute mess. But it's still going to be a mess. It's going to be less of a mess. Copyrighted, trademarked by Sorry About That Babe 2025. Thank you very much. All right. So I hope I don't die. Rage here. I'm going to be a little quiet here. Dynasty, you can handle things.
All right. So Kendo's going around. He's picking up these crossbows. These enemies are spawning in. They spawn from the other side, so he has a little bit of time. He camps this ladder, so he'll have a couple of few seconds to get a few shots on. He's using the shotgun here to stagger them. This will make them fall over, and he can stomp on them. So you got the first 2 perfectly, and now 3 more are coming up. He's gonna swing his axe, and hopefully gets all 3. He got all 3 perfectly. So he's heading over to the last little area, which contains a witch. This is the scariest part. So he paused up for some headshots. Perfect.
Oh, first try, baby.
Perfectly done.
Let's go. Who would have thought my only death in the early game would have been to the axe, man? Come on. Let's go.
That I've watched several hours of him practice this in the Discord, and it's like about a 50-50. It is.
It's
so
kind of
difficult.
Yeah, it's kind of because there's so much jank to this part. Like sometimes a lost. I hate calling them lost. Can I call them zombies? I'm gonna call them zombies.
Yeah, just call them zombies.
The zombies will sometimes tank a shotgun. Like completely tank it. Like it is so gross. And it's just
that was perfectly executed.
Yeah, and I call it no selling. They just no sell the shot completely. You know, it's just and if they do that and they are right next to you, you're dead. They're gonna just take a swing and just kill you. It's just yeah. Oh, also, somebody asked we about the Portuguese. We did explain it earlier. Portuguese, we believe, is faster, but we're not sure about by how much.
Yeah, we haven't completely tested it.
Yeah.
But my suspect is about a minute. Or
Yeah,
so.
I would say about a minute. There's some parts where it feels slower, but you can't change language mid-game anyway, so, you know, for the most part, Portuguese is faster, you know, in most areas.
Yeah, and I've tried every other one, and it seemed pretty negligible, but, like, Portuguese, for some reason, I just saved, like, a ton of time, so we can just roll with it.
So, we're going into this gas chamber. You can't use weapons here or anything. There is a, what's it called again? A lament. I got it. I got it written down. Eat it. I'm so good at this.
And this is forced first person as well, but we switched to first person because if you say in third person,
yeah,
you still have third person movement in first person, so it gets really wank.
This is super weirdly jank, okay? So, like, basically, if you play the game with the third person settings, and you'll be in first person, but the game will treat it like you're in third person. So you'll pick up items like you're in third person, you'll move like you're in third person. But so if you go into your settings and switch it to first person, you'll actually move like you're in first person. Like, it's weird.
I throw these bottles to bait over this lament over here, and he's holding this bottle. So
Dynasty, I will say something very important right now.
What?
I'm very proud of you for getting that name right.
Thank you.
I just said it for the first time, I think. Is that the first time I said it?
Yeah.
Yeah, lament, right?
I have a reference in my mind to.
Do you have the wiki open right now, dude?
No. You said lament, and it's an item in the game I play. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, look, did you have the wiki open? Oh, look, a rat, guys. Okay. Okay, here we go. So
this is an RC for a big time save.
That's actually one of the biggest time saves you can get from a reset checkpoint. I would say, right, Dynasty?
Yeah, for sure. And so we were at the bottom of that ladder, we're right on top. It's like a 15-second climb or something.
Yeah, and you get part of that cutscene too that you saved. So him taking off that mask and stuff. So right now it's kind of gonna be pretty chill now. Anybody want to ask about lore? Because I can tell you no lore. I can tell you.
Please don't.
No. Let's talk about lore. This is you know, Ethan is in here searching for his wife who's been missing for 3 years. You know, she told him to come to this to Dovey, Louisiana, right, to search for her, and she continue, Dynasty. Let's keep it going, back and forth.
So I don't put me on the spot.
Don't put you on the spot. Come on, man. You're supposed to know the lore of this game.
Nah.
All right.
There's lore to this game?
There's lore to this game? There's lore to this game for sure.
All right. So we have Daddy coming up, or also known as Jack. He's
Wait, no, this isn't Jack. This isn't Jack. No.
Listen, I'm not.
Oh my god.
This is Margaret.
Yeah, even within 7, this is where Jack has his 18th form. You know, Jack Baker has his 18th form. But yeah, Zoe ends up in Union. Yeah, she ends up in Union.
Zoe ends up in Union.
Yeah.
So
this is a direct sequel to the first game. Yes. If anybody wondering, this is a direct sequel to the very first game, and there are references to the first game, and a lot of the story. I would say I gotta make a mental note to pick up the section across the smoke boat, but a lot of this game references the first game, and the first game. But the first game, the first game kind of has its own separate story for the most part, though, if you think about it, because this one just has the same universe, same characters and stuff. But yeah, it's kind of its own thing.
They're connected, but they don't depend on each other.
That's probably the best way to put it, I would say. Yeah, for sure. Because like the first game is in Beacon Mental Hospital, and it has to do with Ruvik, and there is obviously, if you played the full game, you will see that there's a character, the bosses from the first game are in this. but they're not really in it. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to explain.
Tell us how this links to the first game by lore.
Oh my God! Don't do this to me, Dynasty. Don't do this to me, pal. Don't.
Hey, no, it was a question in chat, not me.
Okay, tell me how this links to the first game by lore. Oh my God! Whoever asked this, I love you. Thank you. This links to the first game because there's like the system like, that was similar to Beacon, like where you go into the tub. I don't know if you guys remember when you go into the tub and they get transported to a different world, kind of like an isekai. I mean, any anime fans in here? Kind of like that. You got that anime isekai thing going. I don't know. It's the same computer system. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, it's the same system.
Is it the same operating system? Or
Yeah, this is Union 95. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. That was Union 95. This is Union 98. So just a heads up. This is just me shocking that the Guardian and just running, and the Guardian will not catch me if I shock it. Well, I'm hoping it doesn't. We'll see.
We used to just run, like try to run away as fast as we can and stuff, but figured out just a shock bolt, pretty clean path. Usually. Hopefully I don't blow myself up here. I've died here before. We'll see. So you'll see me cling the cover there to save stamina because my stamina goes down really fast here, guys. So I'm clinging the cover. I am clinging for life, guys. Yep, these are explosive bolts. These are the most important bolts.
Yes.
To deal with Safana.
Yes, absolutely. Even within firmware update coming soon, guys. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, I should check behind me to show you. Look, no sign of the Guardian. I almost confused her with Laura.
Marguerite.
No, she's not Marguerite. Okay, she's maybe Laura from the first game. Maybe. You call Laura the spider monster, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, spider monster for sure.
All right, so we just did a double shock there. That should leave us free to and unencumbered to leave here. Sometimes you get stuck in that door too. I don't know why. It's weird. But yeah, for anybody wondering, this is the one of the more important upgrades of the game I'm about to do right now. This is actually super important to do right now for the run. So I need to upgrade my explosive bolt 2 times, and I needed enough weapon parts to do so, and I held them. GG's. And
let's go.
Because those explosives will be used for our pal Stefano. Because otherwise he takes forever and he has RNG nightmare because he teleports. But if you have 6 explosive bolts and 2 upgrades to them, he is one of the easiest bosses, I think, in the game, as long as I don't mess up that very first bolt. So
yeah, I want to give huge props to you to figuring out.
Yeah, I'm not a strat finder, but I was the first person, I guess, to do it. I don't know if someone else has done it. But I'm super proud of that because that's part of the reason why I'm like, I really want to show that off because I think it's really cool. If someone's playing casually and stuck on that boss, it'll be really cool for them to do this strat and maybe beat him really quick, Because on Akumu, he could be a nightmare, but
Before Kendo came around, they would just sit in one spot and wait for Stefano and then try to shoot his head or whatever. But you'll see coming up soon. But we use the explosive bolts a lot and just catch him at his
basically. Yeah.
It makes the fight so much faster. It's probably upwards of a minute, honestly.
And
it was one of the best strats that you found.
Oh, I've missed bolts before. Someone is saying in chat, I have potato aim. To the Dynasty will attest to this, please. I have the worst aim in the history of mankind. This is the reason why I like this run. Wait, 3, 4, 5. The reason I like this run so much is that it actually doesn't have that much aiming. It actually, a lot of the run relies on the crossbow, and you don't have to hit shots directly. Only at the end with the sniper do you have to hit direct shots.
And on casual, you get a really strong aim assist.
Yeah,
you don't have to aim.
Yeah,
it's really nice.
So we're just doing a little puzzle here, guys. A little bit of downtime. We're doing this little puzzle. So basically, we've got to light up those those things, and then Misha doesn't want to show off. Oh my God, you're way too. Someone in chat is way too generous today. Thank you, guys. I have. If I miss a shot on purpose, then then it's then I'll just lie and say I missed it on purpose. Yeah, because yeah.
So this entire part is also audio based. It's really weird. There's like all the audio triggers onto like the next area. So like you need to wait for him to say that's Lily, and then you can turn around and go to the door. Here you have to wait for Stefano like whispering over the intercom or whatever.
Yeah, basically I just wait for the text to finish. When he says the word beautiful, you wait like 2 seconds, I would say. But I can't speak Portuguese, so I forget what beautiful sounds like. So now I just wait for the text to leave. That's it.
Beautiful sounds like you.
Oh my God. Dynasty, guys, he's single. Anybody in chat wondering? He's single. Oh my God, I totally forgot my trigger. Sorry, my bad, guys. Yeah. But I appreciate that. But I did learn a bunch of Portuguese words thanks to this game. Thank you very much. Poder means power. Huge shout out to Trat. He is in chat. Trat and chat. He is been teaching me Portuguese while I'm playing this game. And I have been trying to pick up little words here and there. Like example would be patience is paciencia, you know, or poder is power, or I'm trying to think. There's some curse words too. I'm not gonna say those, but yeah. But I think that's actually a pretty cool way to learn a language. If you want to learn a language, you can just play a game in a different language, you know? The game that you like. You've played a bunch of times. Oh, Guapo is Spanish. Yeah, Guapo is Spanish, absolutely. Yeah, but right now we're just about to fight Obscura. So at Obscura, I am going to be a little quiet. I rely on sound cues for this fight. And I will probably get hit if I don't listen. So I need to be careful.
It's absolutely crazy that Obscura is literally the freest boss on casual, but on Akumu, it's probably, I don't know if you would say it's the hardest boss.
It's the scariest boss. It's the scariest boss on Akumu. Because that hitbox on that kick is, oh my God, it's nightmare inducing. So it's Obscura, it's called. For anybody wondering, this boss we're fighting is Obscura. This one's easier to remember because he mentions the name a bunch of times.
Yeah, I guess that's one of the only bosses I know too.
Yeah. All right, so okay, I'm not gonna talk too much. Dynasty, you can handle it right now, right?
All right, so for basically the premise of this fight is, I think you don't want this thing to take the picture. I don't know if it's with the generator or just a picture in general. But so you first shoot it to like activate it, and then you have 90 seconds to survive this area.
So I'm waiting here for a sound cue of it to start moving here. When it gets here, I need to bait out. I bait out one hit, and then I go to the corner, and then I shoot it after flash. I take 2 flashes on purpose. 1 second.
Inducing.
Ooh, that was close. Okay.
Yeah, so on casual, we just stand in front of her the entire time and she just hits us.
Easiest boss ever on casual.
Yeah.
Jesus, leave me alone. Leave me alone, lady. Okay. Leave me alone.
Little bit of panic mode.
Come on. Come here.
And she's so fast.
Leave me alone. This thing's incredibly aggressive. But now I take 2 flashes on purpose always. It's safer, but it's oh my God, this is close. That was super close.
So when she's inside that bubble, you can't hit her at all.
Yeah.
So just that little knee out there.
Yeah, just barely had it, man. Okay, now she's just standing there. Okay, come here. Come here, lady.
Is that a good thing? You probably just want her to stand there.
No, she's gonna go right for the. I want her to farther away from the flash, so it takes. Oh my God, no.
Oh.
All right, it's good enough. I don't care. It's like 3 seconds or whatever it is. It's not a big deal.
Wait, last 10 seconds.
That should be the end of the fight, yeah. I lost like 3 seconds on 4 seconds on that fight. Unfortunately, I didn't reload my. It's fine though. It's all good in that hood. But yeah, basically, on casual, Dynasty was saying this fight is one of the easiest fights to ever have, like ever. Because you have this on casual, you regen health really, really fast. So all you do is stand in front of her and she keeps kicking you. and kicking you and kicking you and kicking you, and your health will keep regenning, and you have no problems at all with that.
Yeah, and that also just sets up a really nice trick of like double healing for me on casual, but because of the Kumu, you can only use 2 heals the entire time for yourself.
That's actually good point that Dynasty brings up. I can only heal twice in its entire run, and it's not because of health, because I die in 1 hit, right? But I healed twice in this run for stamina purposes. So I did it once. You saw me in the crawler, in the what are they called again? Effigy dodge. And the effigy dodge, I healed once to make sure I don't run out of stamina and slow down. I will do it one more time in late game. That's it. That's my entire heal. And I pick up the free heals in the run for while doing that. But yeah, we're leaving City Hall now, guys. Yeah. Oh my god, sorry, I didn't mean. But thank you for all the love in chat, guys. I absolutely cannot. I am super excited that all my friends are here and all of them are supporting me. I just can't.
Great turnout.
Yeah.
Very nice to see everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for the support. Honestly, does mean a lot to both of us.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Dave Moore.
Yeah, I am absolutely blown away by you guys being here. That all my friends are here. I appreciate it, guys. Like, yeah.
Do you do the lineup for the run? Yeah, you do. Nice. So you have like a little bit of time to like adjust your run before you skip that phone call, and you get like a nice.
Yeah, sometimes sometimes I won't get the lineup, but that time it turned out pretty good.
Yeah, that was a very good lineup.
Yeah. So right here, I'm just gonna. So Dynasty, I was joking around with you about this yesterday or day before, about the ladder skip. You always said, "Oh, I don't line myself up," or like because you get stuck there, right? Sometimes. I never get stuck there. Okay, and the strat there is just don't run when you're walking doing that little strafe. Just don't run. Just let go of the run button and then run toward the ladder, and you will fall down that ladder. Otherwise, Dynasty, you know the memes that happen with that ladder. That is disgusting. That ladder is gross.
This game has horrible ledges. I'm gonna say 100 times.
Yeah, horrible ledges. Oh my god, the worst ledges, man.
Like he'll get stuck there in the game trying to figure out if it's a position on the top level or on the bottom level, and it just kind of like takes a couple seconds, and I'll throw him back up, and then you have to try to realign yourself and jump back down. It's
absolutely horrible.
It's terrible.
All right, so right here we are switching to first person. This whole section is gonna be in first person. I'm gonna show off the jankiness and the goodness of first person. I guess I don't know what to call it.
He's about to go down a really long like staircase, and he might just get randomly stuck because each one is treated as a ledge, and if you run it off wrong, Sebastian will just start like freaking out. It's you'll see a lot in third person of like Sebastian just doing random flips.
Yeah. Oh my god. So it happens. This is a hilarious thing where he does. It happens mostly when he's healing. I noticed Dynasty. That's why you don't see as much on Akumu because I don't heal, right? I noticed that like on casual, you will totally get glitched out when you're healing. Like Sebastian's legs will like be above his head, and like his body will be like a ball, turn into a giant ball or something.
His legs are literal jelly.
Yeah,
It's so funny.
Oh, just a heads up, guys. We are approaching my favorite enemy in the game, and Dynasty's favorite enemy. And I will leave this to interpretation what you think it is. I am gonna call this Jack Baker in his 18th form, and he has the face of Jack Baker, but he looks like your yogurt if you leave it out for like too long. Watch, you're gonna see with the eyes and everything too. This is up to your interpretation. You could call it ice cream, yogurt, Jack Baker, or all of the above. So.
Or mayo.
Or mayo.
Any mayo enjoyers in chat?
Yeah, any mayo enjoyers? You see the little red dots? That's the fruit at the bottom of the yogurt usually, right there.
Yeah. That's the strawberries.
That's dripping. Noah Sebastian. Okay, so yeah, the character's name is Sebastian. Okay, and there is a part where he's called where
Noah Sebastian.
There's a part in the game where Hoffman goes no Sebastian, and it sounds like she's saying Noah Sebastian. Yeah, Noah Sebastian, lead singer of Bad Omens. Thank you very much.
She was trying to foretold us what bands to invest in.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to foretell what bands to not ever listen to. You know? All right, that's the yogurt when it explodes.
This is.
I missed like 4 shots. Sorry guys. That was the Pega aim a bit. With a little bit of junky Yeah, junk game, but we got it. We got the job done.
It is incredibly hard to actually like control your aim there.
Yeah.
Because it's not like a stationary, like you're ADSing. It's like you have free camera during that aiming section.
And now I switch back to third person here. Once we get past old Drippy Jack, then we go back to third. And I will be picking up this extra shotgun shell because I had to use a couple of shotguns on Obscura. So
nice note, 100% run.
Dude. Okay, that note is so trash. I'm telling you. Why did he put it there? I'm like. Sometimes video game developers have this super trolly item placement, man. It's just like they'll put something right next to like something else you need. I'm like, in Village they do it too, right? You see it? Oh my god, that was a great skip.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And
so there are a couple things, like couple cutscenes that they just won't let you skip until like 10 seconds later. It's that was one of them. One of them is in the intro. It's really weird, but yeah.
Yeah, that one actually was the best skip you can get on that. Like instant skip. Like you don't actually get that on. I don't usually get that cutscene skip like that, right? Like you don't get that, do you, Dynasty?
And no. I've done it like once or twice.
Yeah.
And I've tried like so many different like methods of like going into that cutscene.
Yeah.
I can't find anything consistent. If someone out there wants to figure it out.
Yeah, it's just I don't understand. It's like RNG, like if it wants to skip early or not. I don't understand. There has to be a method to that one.
My assumption is that like Sebastian's in a like animation. That's not.
Yeah, that's maybe he needs to finish any animation he might be in right now. If you guys are noticing, I am RCing. I think there's like 20 something RCs, maybe 20ish RCs in this game. They're done mostly to save time. So like that one, those are done for me to get me off the PC quicker. That's all.
Yeah. And I even timed it out that they do save time, even RTA, to get off those computers a little bit.
It does even RTA? Okay.
Yeah. It's like 1 or 2 seconds, a little bit quicker.
Okay. I mean, anything helps in speedruns, man. So.
Yeah.
So we are on our way to the theater. Any theater fans in chat? I hope there's a lot of you.
Any Abraham Lincolns in chat?
Yeah. Anyone a fan of theater here? All right, so we're gonna ADS run here. We're gonna ADS run here past this guy, and then we're eventually gonna do a stagger run, because eventually we'll pass him, and it's kind of.
What is an RC? RC is abbreviation for reset checkpoint.
That's actually a very good question. Sorry, yeah, we should have explained it. RC means reset checkpoint. If you reset checkpoint at certain points of the game, it does help save time, and it helps with certain points of the game. It's a pretty common mechanic in modern video games with speedruns, you know. What can I explain what's going on? Okay. Let's see. What are we gonna explain, Dynasty?
Honestly, so right now we're trying to burn down some paintings by Stefano, I think.
Wait, you don't even know his name anymore? You think?
Oh, sorry, Lucas.
Yeah, come on, Lucas. Yeah, come on, man.
We're burning pictures by Lucas.
Yeah, Lucas. And Lucas Baker. Yeah.
Lucas Baker.
Yeah, Lucas Baker. Yeah.
We just killed his dad, Jack Baker. So he put up some paintings for us to find. It's like a little scavenger hunt.
Yeah. It's a scavenger hunt, man. Oh wait, what's the name of this lady? It's a hysteric. Oh my god, I missed the thing.
Hysteric. I'm surprised it's not just called like witch or something.
Yeah, I used to call it the witch. Okay, so Sebastian has this weird thing once in a while. If you try to clean the cover, he'll like crouch down. I don't understand. I think he's looking for change. I don't know. He maybe found a silver dollar. I don't know. Oh my god, I almost got stuck there. All right, so this is a safety fuse. I don't pick this up normally on the run. I pick up.
I didn't know they could do that.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't even know about the vending machines? So that's a mechanic carried over from the first game. So I knew that right away. Like as soon as I saw a vending machine, I knew to go to it. One mechanic I actually remembered from the first game. Yeah, but okay. So what we're doing is we're trying to stab the first painting. Hoffman's theory was destroy his paintings and you will gain entrance to his theater. But right now, what's happening is that the painting has taken over. It has a mind of its own. It's kind of brought me inside. So I am now needing to destroy the sculpture that's within the painting. Second section, but a bad story.
We have Obscura Part 2! Let's go!
Oh my God.
Our favorite boss fight.
Yeah, my favorite
Oh, that
fight.
was really quick.
Yeah.
Nice playing. Did you run out far enough?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Okay.
You don't have to run. You don't have. You barely have to run there. Run out there.
I guess on catch is a little bit different because if I don't go out too far, then
Really?
she's chasing out through this. Yeah.
Geez, I might get hit. Wow, she was really right behind me. That was pretty close. That was really close.
That was almost payback for earlier.
That was almost it. That was almost edge right there. Yeah.
You think Sebastian likes Garfield?
Yeah, I think Sebastian's a big Garfield enjoyer. He probably doesn't like Mondays either. I don't know.
No, I think Sebastian is someone who.
All right. Let me ask you a real question, guys. Real question, guys. Does Sebastian from the back look like Nathan Drake?
You know what? I can see it. Yeah.
Because I've had this argument forever because he's dressed similar to Nathan Drake, but I don't think he looks like Nathan Drake. It's just he has the harness that Nathan wears, like the harness on his like sides, and I don't think he looks the same. But I've had this argument with a certain friend of mine, and I don't believe it's true at all. I don't think he looks like Nathan Drake, and because I had this argument that like a friend of mine always argues that this is Uncharted. This is Uncharted. I'm like, this game is nothing like Uncharted. Maybe a little more like Last of Us, but not even like Last of Us.
So someone in chat said, "Do you think the evil is within the painting? Since there's two of them."
Oh my!
The evil within
God.
two paintings.
What genius fucked this up? Oh my God! Who is the genius right here, man? Someone needs to go join Mensa right here,
I think that
man.
was the same person that said,
Oh my God! Someone needs to join Mensa,
the first
man.
two games connected by lore.
I'm telling you, man. So we got some geniuses out here, man. I'm telling you, that was actually really good. I'm not gonna lie, that was fun. That was funny.
We got a smart chat.
Yeah, smart
artificial
guys.
chats.
Yeah. I just see it messing around. Okay, so we are going on our way to the second painting. We weren't chased by the Guardian there. Sometimes you get a Guardian chase there. We did not get it, luckily, because I'm amazing. I'm just kidding. But
Speaking of other game references, is this game like Resident Evil Village?
Okay.
Someone else?
Okay. No. No. It's a little like Village, I would say. Maybe the story. Oh my God! So Sebastian found another silver dollar.
Just pretend, Lily is Rose. You know.
Yeah, basically, he's searching for his daughter. That's the only parallel I would say that goes with Village here. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of that's similar to Village. But this game is probably closer to RE4, gameplay wise. What would you say? Which are Resident Evil? Since
RE7.
No, I don't think it at all like RE7.
Oh, there's Jack Baker, Lucas Baker.
The reason we're comparing this to RE, guys, is because Shinji Mikami made RE, and he also made this game, Part 1 and 2. I don't know how much input he had in Part 2, but he made this game, and he made Part 1, so we're trying to figure out which RE this would be more comparable to. I'm not sure. I would say this is probably more comparable to RE4, if I had to guess. Actually, someone earlier asked, "Is this like what kind of horror do you even consider this?" And I
Rage no crash.
yeah. Oh no, I pause buffer. I'm pause buffering this.
Oh, you pause buffer it? Okay.
I pause buffer it.
Because this is the most common area where the game can crash.
Yeah. So right here, there's a very common crash that happens when you open that gate. When you close that gate, you can circumvent that by pause buffering and resetting checkpoint as soon as it hits the ground because the checkpoint's right there. So I never crashed there anymore. Luckily, that doesn't cost you any time IGT doing that.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Someone brings it up. And, one of the homies brings it up. This actually does remind me of Alan Wake. I can see that the parallels with Alan Wake for sure. All right, so there is a little bit of a tech to move faster here. Like that.
Yeah. So yeah, clinging to the walls and stuff is definitely the most important tech to learn in the run.
The movement
so much
and
on stamina. And
I'm gonna say definitely for sure. The movement in this game is actually pretty difficult to get the hang of. It takes a while to get the hang of the movement.
Definitely like understanding on when you can and can't kind of cling and like when the best time is to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. So we did the second puzzle, and we are on our way to see our pal. I don't want to call him my pal. Our Arch rival?
Our best friend.
No, our arch rival, Stefano.
Yeah, we open that door slowly so we avoid.
Yeah, I don't want to get aggroed on me while I'm running this. And I actually have this thing where I purposely run a little tiny bit slower here so I can keep a little stamina up. Because I don't want to get caught early here. That's the biggest thing. Getting caught early here is kind of scary.
This is one of the scariest spots of if you lose stamina, you are dead.
Yeah.
There's just a giant horde of zombies right here.
Oh my god, swing and a miss.
Yep. Yeah.
There you go.
So that cling is the most important one because otherwise that guy will hit you.
Yes, the swing and a miss. Let's see. I should outrun him all now. There we go.
Dude,
I haven't been hit there yet, but I feel like I was due. Yeah, I feel like I was due. So. Yeah, yeah, that's actually a good point. Alan Wake and him must be doing the same cardio workout because both of them seem to run out of stamina quite often, you know. So yeah, this is pretty good parallel. Yeah, how old is Sebastian? I think he's like 42 or something. I don't know at 42 what happens. But I don't think everyone in a dream world will be running out of stamina like that. You're in a dream world, I would imagine you have infinite stamina. You're like in a digital world. I also don't imagine that you would die from a spider from one hit in a dream world.
He's 41 years old.
Oh, look at that. I'm so close. Yeah. I said 41, right? No, just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, there's no evidence, so yeah, you said 41.
Yeah, of course I said it, man. Of course I said 41. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
All right,
Everyone heard 41.
Yeah. Who didn't hear 41? So we are trying to get past this stupid door, which I absolutely. You tell me I have to stand further back. Have I tried it? It never works. I don't know. That door is like a boss man. I'm just kidding.
I've never had an issue with
it. That's like one of the biggest triggers I have a hard trouble with on this run.
It is weird that like the only two doors that have like a real issue is the two before the Stefano part.
Oh, I actually would like to mention one thing right now. Sorry to interrupt you, Dynasty, my friend. But two things. I'm going to be doing a very important RC here that will allow me to just run through this entire area. Okay, this reset checkpoint is very important, Dynasty. You know what I mean. As soon as the checkpoint hits, you run, and you are completely clear here. It's actually really, really useful. And the second thing is, anybody know what this is a reference to? This area, this whole checkered floor with the curtains and stuff. It is a reference, thanks to my friend Pazuzu, for the heads up. This is a reference to Twin Peaks, with the floor and the curtains and stuff. And I would not have known about this if not for my friend Pazuzu, but I kind of would have because I've only seen a couple episodes of Twin Peaks. I just remember that Simpsons spoof that he did with Chief Wiggum, where they were in that one episode. So, but I remember the curtains. Yeah.
Yeah, this is also like a reference to that Batman, the Scarecrow.
Oh yeah. I think the running part has to be like a Batman Arkham Asylum thing.
Yeah, Arkham Asylum.
Oh yeah, someone else asked about Portuguese. Again, guys, Portuguese does save time in the run, from what we have tested. Dynasty, huge props to Dynasty for that. I will say, go out on a limb because we are getting to the halfway point. Because once we beat Stefano, we will be halfway through this run. I will say this: it has been a pleasure doing this run with a good friend of mine, like Dynasty, because he is very good at movement. He is the world record holder for the casual run of this game, and he is very, very helpful for helping me with that micro time save. Because before he came along, I had a lot of time saved that I didn't really realize I had. So having a friend like him doing this run with me makes it all the more enjoyable. Like I would highly recommend doing a run with a friend of yours, like learning a run with a friend. If you're a speedrunner, if you have a friend who's down to join you on a learning a run, I would say for sure just see if they're down and see if you can do it with them. All right, let me just stop talking here. Yeah, I did it too early. My bad. That was my fault. All right.
Yeah,
hopefully I get this.
Definitely learning a run with a friend is some of the best experiences I've had.
Yeah. Hope I got that. Let's see. First try, let's go.
Nice. Good job.
All right. Second phase is easier than first phase for me, but basically, 4 explosives, bolts. But I will always RC here, reset checkpoint here, because that moves his positioning back a tiny bit, and that is very, very, very important. Because otherwise, he won't comply with what I want him to do, which is walk toward me. And we are putting 4 bolts in a very particular spot for a very particular reason.
Yeah. If he gets hit by any of these nails,
There it is.
he will die.
Even one nail.
Anything.
If he hits me, if one of those nails hits me, I'm dead. So that's the end of Stefano, and that's the halfway point of the run. If you guys want to take a next cutscene, we can take a break. If you guys wanted to do the break. But yeah,
Absolutely. Whenever we have longer runs here on Hotfix, we do like to take a break somewhere around the 1 hour, 1:15 mark, just to make sure everybody has a chance to take a stretch, grab some water, whatever it is they need to do. But before we go to break, I do want to give a big thank you to everyone who's been supporting GDQ Hotfix with subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits. Your contributions do help keep our shows running. So if you're enjoying the stream, consider subscribing for exclusive emotes, ad-free viewing, and access to chat during replays. And while we're on break, and if you can't sub, sharing the stream with friends is another great way to show your support. We have a lot of friends here today for Babe and Dynasty, and we want to make some more friends. So feel free to share the stream out. But we'll be back in just a few minutes, and we'll see the exciting conclusion of this run when we come back.
yeah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Perilous Paths here on GDQ Hotfix. My name is Cutie, and we are in the middle of an incredible run of The Evil Within 2. So, without further ado, let's get back into it. Hey, babe, how you doing? You want to give us a little 3, 2, 1, and we can
Yeah.
keep schmoving.
We're all good to go back into this run. So I guess 3, 2, 1, let's go. So
Oh,
let's go. Okay. Oh wait, you guys can see my hand, right?
no.
Yeah.
The cheat codes.
For anybody who coming in, this is the names of all the enemies from the game. I wrote them down on my hand. I went old school and wrote them down on my hand. So
then you
these,
had to wash his hands, so they're all-
I did wash my. I had to go. I mean, what do you mean? I'm not wash my hands when I go to the bathroom, man? Come on. So
Wow, we're not gonna do.
well, this was gonna lead to a good segue here. What we're gonna say is these enemies right here are the disciples. You know, I didn't write the disciples on my hand. I memorized what their name was. So these enemies are a new enemy we're dealing with, which are called the disciples. And the new antagonist of the game is Mr. Theodore Wallace. He is a guy who went into Union to save Lily, but kind of went crazy, or I don't know. He kind of, had his own intentions, I guess, to become some kind of a reverend. I don't know. It's just and then so he's the bad guy now, and these fire guys are the main enemies. But
So this is just basically Outlast 2 now, huh?
Wait, I never played Outlast 2.
Yeah,
wait.
Outlast 2 has the Reverend. Or
Oh yeah,
the baby
yeah.
and everything.
I've seen you run that. I forgot about that. Yeah. But anybody just tuning in, we are in the second half of this run, and I will show off a cool little tech I will show you. All right. First, what we do here in this little room is we will be arrowing these two guys. On casual, you can actually use an explosive to kill them. I tried to do it on Kumu. It doesn't work. They don't die. So I don't do it anymore. But on you can arrow those guys. Grab this, the crank for the next part. So I wanted to ask chat what they think of this, because this is a little manip that I've been using, but it could be considered a glitch. I don't think it is, but it can be to some people. Basically, you just RC. That's all I did, was RC there. And now, there are no enemies. That's it.
So what's supposed to happen is a guy runs by and unlocks all the cells or something, and all these zombies come out as you're trying to get to this crank and stuff. But if you RC and you run fast enough, it won't trigger the guy running. So this just becomes free.
Yeah, this area is supposed to be filled with enemies now that come out of the cells. No, well, there's not any now. So
and you can RC and be slow enough that he will still run out. You do have to like.
All you gotta do is run forward. All you do is RC and run forward. That's it. That's really it. It's not really a glitch. I don't consider it a glitch. The mods on the speedrun board don't consider it a glitch. I started thinking about it a couple of days ago. Is it? But I'm just resetting checkpoint. So for now it's a manip. So I have a free room. I have a completely free room to loot and just relax and chill out. So yeah,
that's always one of the issues with glitches and stuff is always defining what is and isn't a glitch.
Exactly. So like I'm just resetting the checkpoint and making this room super free. But if they want to change the rules on this, I would 100% be okay with it because I understand either way the argument. But for now, it is not a glitch. I just reset and get myself a free room. That's it. Easy clap.
I also feel like since it's just so free anyways, like anyone can do it.
Yeah, anyone can do it. It's not if you're playing the game casually.
Even you at home in chat.
Yeah, even you looking at me. You looking at me right now. Yeah.
Run,
yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, just you looking at me in chat right now. Just reset checkpoint, run forward. You got yourself a free room. Save your resources,
Boom.
man.
Free Akumu.
Hey, Dynasty.
You're basically done with the game.
Dynasty, look what I'm doing. So Dynasty used to. I remember. Okay, I was talking about this a couple days ago with him. He used to like cling there to move faster. But then I told him a couple days ago. I was like, dude, why are you clinging the cover here?
A couple days ago, it was like a month.
Well, no, I told you a couple days ago. I'm like, dude, he used to climb the cover here. He's like, I'm like, don't you just wait for the dialogue to end there? He's like, oh, I don't do that anymore. I'm like, but why didn't you tell me? You should have told me that I missed the memo that you just wait for the dialogue. Because
so you're not watching my runs, is what you're saying?
Possibly, maybe. Okay, possibly, maybe. Okay. Come on, let's be honest. I mean, I'm watching. What? I'm there.
Nobody watches my runs. Everyone watches you.
I'm there in spirit. Okay, I'm there in spirit. Okay, I'm supporting you. In the background. Yeah, totally in the background.
Spirit box.
Yeah, in the spirit box, exactly. All right, so we are gonna fight the disciples for the first time here. This room is not hard. It's not hard at all. If you know.
This is one of my favorite transitions in the games. I love this part.
Do you really?
I think it's so cool. Yeah.
The way the guy grabbed your neck.
Yeah, I think that like thud is just so like.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, this part's pretty cool.
It itches a little part.
Yeah, the way he just comes out of the fire and just grabs your neck and then you boom. Yeah.
In the pan.
Yeah, absolutely. This is so cool.
We're gonna fight the house.
Yeah.
This is Monster House.
Oh my god. All right, this is the introduction to the disciples. These guys are insanely bullet spongy, okay? But they are not resistant to shocks.
They're not shock spongy.
They're not shock spongy. They're
not shock spongy.
I mean, you figured that they look like they're made of like rock or something. You figured they'll be resistant, but they're not. So here we go. Easy clap. And 2, 3. They're dead. Easy clap. Easy room.
This room is super free.
Yeah. So so basically this that was the introduction for the disciples, and we are now going to fight another scary part. I want to say, not the scariest. We're coming up cabin, I would say, and cabin's pretty scary.
Any Resident Evil enjoyers where every single game has a cabin almost?
So I will say, since this is a Shinji Mikami game, there has to be a cabin, right? But the fact that we see a cabin in this game is a testament to his. I was gonna say his lack of creativity, but no, that's more of his signature. I guess his signature is a better way to put it. He likes to obviously he wants to put an homage to 4 Resident Evil 4 in this, so he put a cabin in. So I think that's a good way to put it for sure. So he right now we have a little puzzle. This is a very easy little puzzle. 2-1, 2-1 from the right. That's it. Two, and then you just put all to the right. 2-1, 2-1. So we just got to make the symbol of Theodore's church or whatever. Again, I'm not lore from it. I'm not lore literate here.
A little emblem.
Yeah, a little emblem from his church. So yeah, we're just gonna do a couple of pushes, and then we will deal with cabin. If I die in cabin, I might rage. But Dynasty,
single-handed the worst part. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try to keep you in check.
keep me in check. Hold my hand.
Like,
talk to me.
This part is super inconsistent. Like,
It's just the
even
enemy
on
spawns.
casual,
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, I can easily lose 10 seconds. It's just terrible.
you can die here very easily. You can because the enemies in this game are so inconsistent and their movement and everything, and they can tank. Like I said, they can no sell a shotgun shot a lot of times. And if you're right next to you, you're dead. And so I have it safe strat here, but. You're still unpredictable, so I'm a little scared. So we'll see what happens. Once I get past this, after this, there's only one other really scary part in the run, in my opinion, and it just should be smooth sailing. So
if you guys got your pray G modes, bless C modes,
anything cheer, anything you guys got, just help me out.
We need it.
Good vibes,
encouragement.
Good vibes. Always appreciated.
Start spamming your emotes. We need them.
Yeah.
This
Absolutely.
part is very rough.
Yeah, it's very rough. I'm gonna cry otherwise. All right, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna concentrate very quickly. Dynasty, you can keep talking if you want.
Yep. Okay. So the first spawn was 2 outside. You gotta make sure, and then we have a new friend. She's just named Woman, but her name's Torres. She's helping us through this fight. She was sent here I'm pretty sure to rescue us. I think that was a pretty good first wave. Yeah, it looks like you've done this before, so that means all the zombies in the first wave are dead. That was very good. One did fall outside, and they fall off in the wrong area. It is so hard to hit them that you can easily lose like 8 seconds if you don't properly get it. So he's waiting for the next wave to come in. They come in from the sides, so you can't really like pick them off or anything. Yep, Torres just shot one outside, so that was kind of lucky, kind of bad, but looked like that worked out just fine.
That worked out fine, yeah. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys, here.
Yep. Check the back. So now he's waiting for the 3 more to spawn in the back.
So if the one on the right spawns in, put it back up, because then that gets the one on the left.
Perfect.
Bam, bam, and then this guy right here. Need a shotgun, man.
Shoot the legs though to make sure to stomp out.
All right. And then I shoot another one here.
This is the final like zombie wave.
Yeah, this is the final wave we're getting here.
But then we have 2 of the
back up here, guys. I've actually been grabbed while they're shot. Gotta be really careful here.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, you can get grabbed. I actually got grabbed a couple days ago.
No, and we want to try to bait out Torres too to maybe get grabbed. Uh-oh.
I'm doing that on purpose.
Good.
I'm doing that on purpose.
Okay.
There she goes.
Yep, axe to finish off.
I did that on purpose. I wanted to save my shock. Otherwise, I shocked that lady if she comes in a little later.
And this
Torres, could you move, please?
Nice
I need you to please help you out. Please help me out and move, Torres. Please, please. I'm begging you, lady. Please help me out. Thank you.
One of the worst AIs, yeah. Yep, perfectly placed barrel for us to take out this first crawler. And then these other 2 zombies run straight into it. That's the second one that spawns in. Nice.
And that's it. That would be a cabin.
Perfect.
That would be a perfect cabin, pretty much.
Very good cabin.
That was nearly a perfect cabin. That's freaking good. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. I am golden now. Thank you very much for cooperating. Thank you very much for joining me today, guys.
Thank you, everyone, for spamming your emails.
That's the event now, guys. That's the end. That was it. That's the event.
Now we kind of get like a slow part.
Yeah. If you guys have any announcements or you want to talk or anything about GDQ while we do this, because this is just a walking segment. So we have like maybe 3-4 minutes, I think, here probably. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me diz pelo menos como sabe meu nome.
Kidman disse pra te vigiar se você aparecesse.
Kidman?
Ela disse que tentaria conseguir sua ajuda se desse merda com o plano. E aqui está você, então...
Peraí, tô perdido. Que plano?
Yeah, for
Tirar a
sure.
Lily daqui. E então,
We've been talking about lore a lot lately, and we can talk a little bit about GDQ lore. Yes, that is a thing, and you can be part of it. And that's because Summer Games Done Quick 2025 will be live from Minneapolis, Minnesota, July 6th to 13th. And if you're interested in attending, make sure to register for the event by May 26th. That's actually coming up pretty soon. So you can use the command !SGDQ in Twitch chat, or visit gamesdonequick.com for more information. And alongside that, prize submissions are actually open for SGDQ.
You go right into the lore. Oh my god.
If you have something that you want to submit for being part of the prize list, you can always visit.
She was the inspiration of the default Fortnite skin.
That's not real lore. That's not real lore. I thought you had some real lore. Okay.
You think I have real lore?
I don't know, man. I thought you were gonna give me some real lore. Okay, this part right here, when they're walking, a friend of mine, they were in chat earlier. They said this reminds them of Uncharted. That's why they always say Uncharted during this part. Because Torres looks like an Uncharted character possibly, and like I've said, Sebastian from the back does look kind of like Nathan Drake. I don't see it. I mean, I can kind of see with the caves and the little grass area. It looks like Uncharted, but yeah, that's I personally would say it's kind of fishing. I don't know. I don't think this game's Uncharted, but
I'm more bind to the default Fortnite skin.
Okay, that's the better one. But honestly, I'm gonna go with it's Last of Us more. I don't know. It looks more like Last of Us or something. And Torres rudely will clip through us. Very rude, Torres. Thank you very much. Yeah. Basically, Torres is giving you the info dump right now. She's telling you that they all went in to save Lily. Theodore kind of went his own way, did his own thing, and kind of is like the bad guy now. And her, Torres, Myra, and Kidman were all supposed to work to get Lily out of the Union. But yeah, things went awry. So that's my whole understanding of the lore. What she says here, because I have to listen to this. So.
Well, they started speaking Portuguese. I stopped paying attention.
Oh yeah, I stopped paying attention the second they were talking, dude. I'm just kidding.
This is the part where like I'll just float out and just. Yeah. This is the walking simulator right now.
Yeah.
You have one little tricky part coming up.
Yeah, this part right here could be time lost for sure. I actually died here a bunch of times too, but I haven't recently. But we'll see what happens here. But like I said, it's one hit kill.
Pretty good. It's just like a little escort.
Yeah.
We just hope that Torres doesn't get followed.
Yeah, I've been doing a strat here, Dynasty. You've seen it, right? I shock that first guy always now. I always shock him because he's the guy I think she gets stuck on for me a lot of times. If you go down the middle, I think if she doesn't get stuck on him, then she can make it every time. But yeah, now she's telling us about the whole Theodore thing. Padre Theodore. There it is.
Theodore. I just call him Theodore Wallace.
Oh, are we gonna reenact what they're saying? Because I'm down. I could play Sebastian. You could play Torres.
All right,
let's do it, man. Let's do it. All right, try talking to me and Hunter. Wait, we're saying in Portuguese. I can't do Portuguese.
Why you can't speak Portuguese? I thought the whole point you were learning Portuguese was for this run.
I learned like 2 words, man. I just said it, man. I learned like paciencia and then poder and.
Isn't it just like if you just say like watermelon, it looks like you're lip syncing whatever they're saying?
Watermelon? Okay, just keep saying watermelon. Watermelon.
Yeah, just use it, yeah.
Watermelon, yeah. We'll go with that. We'll go with that one. All right, so this is, we're getting to our safe house. This is the next little portion of the game. After this, we have O'Neill, and after O'Neill, there will be a big break in the game. So like, yeah. After this and O'Neill, we just got so much time in between. But then that sets us up for the late game. Late game is kind of scary, to say the least. So
it's really weird because you can skip like 99% of like the cutscenes, but like once you get to like this 2/3 portions, you're like, you need to understand what's happening right now. You really don't.
Yeah, really. It's really
weird.
It's really weird. They have this weird unskippable cutscene. Like toward the end, right before the end game. I feel like it's only they're doing it because they want you to. Maybe it's like a lull before like the storm, before everything gets tougher in the game. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But that being said, we're just gonna do our thing here. We're gonna. I need to shock this guy prior to him seeing me, and then I will. Give me 1 second. Let me just run through here real quick.
I've had a couple of times right here where I'll start like spam stamina, like spam sprinting and stuff,
Yeah.
and Sebastian will just start doing flips because the ground is so like uneven. It's so weird. Oh, Taurus got hit.
Tori is fine. She'll be fine. She's right behind me.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're good. Yeah. There, we're good. That guy came kind of close to punching me. They're not gonna lie. Sometimes she'll bring a friend with her, but I think she's alone.
Good.
Yeah. All right, let's go. All right, that wasn't too bad. I feel like I lost a little time there. You think she was a little? I feel like she was a little behind. You think? No.
I think that was fine.
Okay.
That was good.
Okay. So that was after this. We have a little bit more of a little break, and not much of a break. Kind of, right? I mean, kind of.
Yeah. I mean, they're just basically. This is like this lore part.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, with the 2 hours 20-minute speed run, or whatever it is, you're gonna obviously get a lot of downtime. So if it wasn't downtime, then it would be, And I think what they did in this game, I think personally, the idea was that part one did have no breaks. And they I think people didn't like that. There were no breaks, and it felt like it was just nonstop, over and over. You keep going and going and going. And in this game, it felt like they were actually giving you a little bit of downtime to make up for that. That's my opinion, because that's my biggest gripe with part one. It just feels like it just keeps going, and just it's just it's a big headache after a while. Yeah.
Definitely got that impression when I first played it.
Yeah.
It's been like 4 years since I've last played. I need to play it again.
I need to play it again too. I haven't played part one. What Dynasty? I got an idea, pal.
Probably not.
I got an idea. Yeah, I mean, you ready for it? You ready for it? You ready for what I'll tell you? We speedrun part one.
No.
Yes.
Maybe.
Come on, man. We can do it, man. We can do this, man. We will be absolutely amazing at part one. Come on, man. No, we won't.
True. I don't know. Maybe they'll have to just tune in.
Yeah. I'm just messing, guys. Part one isn't in the plans right now. I don't think I want to do part one, but I think I'm gonna take after I get the full game time on this game, I'm probably gonna be taking a break from Evil Within, and I think Dynasty is gonna be taking a. I mean, we want to do melee. We want to do melee only, though, right?
Yeah.
Because we did talk to the SRC mod before we even started running. SRC means Speedrun.com mod, and I apologize. But the Speedrun.com mod about it, and we did manage to get his interest in adding a melee only category for this game. And it would essentially be axes and his knife only the entire run. So we hopefully can get that, but as a run, it wouldn't work as anything beyond casual, because the enemies would be very spongy on anything beyond casual on difficulty.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're considering it. Me and Dynasty want to do it, but we're trying to get more people on board. So if you're interested, guys, let us know. I'm always open to getting more people. The more people that run a category, the more likely they are to add it to the speedrun board. So yeah, absolutely. I want to see melee only. As a speedrunner, I am generally more inclined to do knife only speedruns when I do Resident Evil. So I feel like that would be up my alley, doing melee only. So
melee only is a ton of fun.
Yeah, stuff like that.
It's a lot of fun to figure out because you have the low damage weapons. Like, how can I effectively do this?
Yeah, absolutely. Part of the fun of speedruns for me is learning how to fight bosses, learning boss fights. And that's why it's weird when I say that I never really played a Souls game, because that's pretty much in Souls games, right? It's like in all Souls games, you just learn boss fights a lot of times, right? But I never played the Souls games though. I should probably play one eventually, but yeah.
You should. I mean, essentially, running these hard challenges, I don't see why you wouldn't like them.
Yeah. So, guys, I am going in first person for the rest of this part prior to O'Neill. That part right there. Speaking of Souls, where it's perfect transition. Okay, perfect transition. So that right there, I go into a first person for that pickup, because that's the Souls-like pickup, I would say, because it's like, oh, look at this weapon, look at this weapon parts and stuff. Nope, there's guys to grab your legs and kill you there. So if you were in third person, if you had that little 1 second pickup animation, you would be dead. If you're in first person, you don't die. You can just make it through pretty quick. All right, so this is important, guys. This is one of the most important upgrades, besides the ones I already done. So that is gonna make the O'Neil fight so much easier, guys. So much easier. Because O'Neil is extremely bullet spongy and has iframes. That makes that fight very, 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 very difficult. So
I was doing some testing, and I figured out that like O'Neil has really strange iframes depending on like hit damage. Like you could shoot him and then he will have iframes for a couple of seconds. So no matter what shot you hit him with is not doing any damage. So it's just really weird. But yeah, what Kendo does makes it super consistent, super free. You don't have to worry about damage or like iframes or anything. No worries. It's a really nice strategy.
yeah, it's basically you upgrade your smoke 3 times, right, guys? It's very important to upgrade it 3 times. If you upgrade your smoke 3 times, you can do perform a stealth kill when someone is blinded by smoke. On O'Neil, you can do 3 of them. 3 of them are enough to kill each phase. So yes, it is extremely, extremely, extremely important to do that. That is, you would not ever be able to do this run without it. So, because he takes a lot of ammo to kill otherwise. So, yeah.
This is one of my favorite things about speedruns too, is that if I'm playing a game on like max difficulty, I will always watch a speedrun because they always have it down to super consistent.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Okay. Also, let's give a quick shout out to this guy's haircut. He has
best haircut ever.
Okay, I called it a reverse mullet. Okay, you know how the mullet has like the party in the front and the business party in the back, inverse. Business in the front. Well, he has it reverse. He has the business in the back and the party in the front. It's pretty convenient that he has his hair cut in such a way that we can, do the drill thing. But like, it would have been easier just to give him a shaved head. Honestly, I just don't understand why they just gave him that haircut for that.
If we have any football or soccer fans in chat, I call it the extended R9 haircut. This iconic haircut.
Yes. So, yeah, guys.
Instead of just on the front, it goes like all the way down to the side. It's
okay, guys. So now at this next part, a lot of enemies have spawned in. So we have to find our way to the door without getting killed. So, like just like anything in this game, right? Not get killed. Yeah. So what we're doing here is I'm gonna wait here for this guy, this Lament. Jeez, yeah. This is not a good spot at all. I might die. Okay, I might not die.
Nice.
Let me through.
Let's go. Nice, GG.
Go, plant. Thank you. That was kind of precarious, that spot. Not gonna lie, I thought I was gonna die. Because that Lament really awkward. That Lament was really far back. It was actually really strangely far back. I'm surprised I didn't die there. Alright, so this is the O'Neil fight, guys, that I was talking about. First, I switched back to third. And we will be shooting him with smoke bolts. Let's see if I die here, though. Hopefully I don't die. Oh my god, he's glitching out.
What are you doing? The freak out.
He's freaking out. Oh my god, he's glitching out. This is hilarious. I wanted to show you guys this. I really did want to show you guys this.
This game is fantastic.
This game was made. They should have spent a little more time on the quality control in some areas. This would be a good example. All right, 1 second.
That's it. I'm done playing with you. I love that one. We don't hear it anymore.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
That's always with the sad thing about speedrunning in different languages.
Yeah, you lose some of the dialogue. All right, here we go. And that's a dead onion. So nice. He drops, actually, Dynasty, you don't know about this, do you? He drops a flamethrower.
A broken flamethrower.
A broken flamethrower. You have to kill more, what I learned, they're called harbingers. Dynasty, you know that, right?
Oh, I just call them O'Neils.
Yeah, I started calling them O'Neils too, but they're not O'Neils apparently. I mean, O'Neil's dead, so I mean, these guys have to be something else, so they're harbingers. So
O'Neil squared.
Yeah, O'Neil cubed. There's 3 of them out there somewhere, I think. So, or maybe to the 4th power or something. I don't know.
He's a triplet. Aw.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. Now we're just gonna have a after we get through this next area is the big downtime of the run. O'Neil, him glitching out actually is kind of scary because what happens is I have difficulty getting to him sometimes because the glitch on his outfit will move me away and I won't be able to hit him with the prompt. Luckily, I was able to do it there, but sometimes it could be a little scary for sure. So, but right now we just have a little section. This section coming up is the bane of Dynasty's existence. I love that. One thing is a couple of rooms on casual that are tougher than Akumu, and this is one of them. And I love that Dynasty can experience some of the pain that I experienced with this game, because I can't just suffer alone. I gotta suffer with my pal. Okay, we have to go through this together. Hold hands. He has to experience a couple of bad rooms. I have to experience a couple of bad rooms too. You know what I mean? Give and take.
It's definitely one of the biggest time losses I have.
Yeah.
So what you're doing in this upcoming section is you have to do the crank like we've done a couple of times already, and it introduces a new enemy that's like a bloater. And
wait, I have the name. I have the name.
Get my smokes at all.
I have the name for it. The name is Glutton.
Glutton.
It's called Glutton. Yeah.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
But so the glutton, I have to particularly run at this glutton and then run away, and then have to perfectly place the smoke bomb and interact with the crank immediately right after without picking up the smoke bomb. Otherwise, these zombies this is horrible. I've practiced it a bunch and it just never works out in an actual run. It's so frustrating.
For me, this room's actually easier, because I upgraded my smoke twice, 3 times. So the effect of the smoke lasts really long. So I don't have to worry about this room. This is one of the rare rooms that I actually had easier on Akumu. Because
I think is the base 3 or 4 seconds, and that's exactly how much I need to turn the crank.
Yeah, I think I have 12 seconds, I think.
That's insane.
It's insane, right? It's amazing.
But he gets 3 to 4 times as much time as me to.
Oh, guys, don't ask me why we're in a blood section. I don't know why. We're just in blood now.
There's lore to this game or something.
Yeah, something happening. Something or another is happening. I have no idea. So we just did the smoke. The glutton's gonna come into the smoke. He's gonna stand there menacingly, but not do anything to me. And we're gonna reset checkpoints and end up closer to the door. That's it.
So free.
Easy.
Then when I have 3 zombies breathing down my neck trying to either.
Well, I'm sorry, pal. Sometimes I gotta get a couple of easier rooms here, man. You should feel happy that your friend has an easier room. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, talk to me about Obscura again.
Hey, man. Sometimes I got through it, man. Okay, I lost a few seconds, but I got through it. Okay. Oh, just heads up, guys. When you start walking there, you actually can take a hit and die.
You can?
You can, yeah, you can, actually. When you start walking, a zombie might be in the middle of an animation to hit you, and you're walking, and you're dead. Doesn't matter. So, yeah.
Great game, dude.
So, we're gonna have one last little section where we walk through blood, and then we have about, I think it's 5 minutes? Well, no, combined, I think it's 7. Combined?
It's 6 or 7 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, 7 minutes of downtime coming in this run. So, and I would use that opportunity to talk to you about some hypotheticals. What do you mean? You're not ready for my hypotheticals?
The hypotheticals.
Hypotheticals about Union. What do you mean?
What if I don't want to answer them? What if I just know?
It is your prerogative to answer whatever question you like. But if you're a supportive commentator, you will be answering them. Come on, man.
I guess because you got a perfect lockdown and a perfect cabin, I might.
If I was deathless, you would probably answer the question a lot more likely, right? Come on, man.
All right, if you were deathless, I'll answer them all, but I'll no sell one of them. How about that?
You can't count the one at the glitch, man. You can't. Oh my god, I don't mind my ADS in there. That was my fault. I was totally boned out there, kind of. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we are gonna grab the gunpowder, jump down here, and we are now in the downtime of the run.
Any staircase fans? Anyone running down long staircases?
At least Silent Hill 2 enjoyers. Don't they have a bunch of those kind of stairs in there? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Oh yeah. Any Silent Hill enjoyers, guys? I mean, come on, think about it. Silent Hill, Union, they're kind of similar, right? Come on.
All I'm gonna say is James has a plank of wood, and he can just down these staircases. Yeah. What's Sebastian doing? He's talking to someone in his mind.
What do you mean? Okay. Let's have a hypothetical. Actually, let's ask, which character do you guys like better, Sebastian or James? Sebastian's a noble character, so I'm saying we're all gonna say Sebastian, obviously. So who cares if James can use a plank? Sebastian's the good character.
He has that cool jacket though.
He does have a cool jacket.
Really
he does have a
cool
cool jacket. He does have a cool jacket, I guess. Yeah, I guess you can say that. I guess you can say that. But I'm just saying, Sebastian's the cooler character. Come on.
Yeah, downstairs is better than upstairs. I'm afraid of going upstairs, but going downstairs, perfectly fine.
All right, guys. Just a heads up. This part right here. Say bye to Torres. He is now going to die, unfortunately, to the Lost. What happened here is, Dynasty, do you know that do you know about like that Sebastian shoots here by mistake?
Yeah, is it like the hallucination?
Yeah, he's like hallucinating something and he shoots her by mistake. He thinks that like he killed her, but it was really the Lost, is what Hoffman explains. But yeah,
I think I've paid attention like maybe once.
you gotta explain a little.
Like,
You gotta pay attention to the lure, pal. You gotta pay attention. Come on, man. It's gonna be a quit at the end of this. Come on.
oh no!
Oh, guys, I put my controller down.
Quiz?
Look, guys, my controller is down now. I don't have to pick it up.
He's cheating.
I'm cheating. Nah, just right here.
O que foi? Você está bem? Você anda trabalhando demais.
Yeah, now you have to do like a little walking section for like half a second. Not half a second, like a minute.
This part always reminds me of Saints Row. I think
Okay,
it's
so
4 or something.
guys, hear me out. This house looks pretty similar to Last of Us, the beginning of Last of Us. Tell me I'm not wrong. Come
The
on.
Last of Us, I always say it reminds me of Saints Row.
Really?
Like when you get in like the past, you know, like Poppy and Jolly going downstairs for some pancakes. I always think of that.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I feel. You know what? What did this house kind of remind me of the house from Village?
Resident Evil Village.
There's a
Man,
Village
you do an
reference in
LBLJ
this?
up-
Wait,
upstairs.
Village drew inspiration from Evil Within 2? Can it be possible?
Yep, this is another part where you look up to skip an animation.
Yeah, it's a little animation, like a stun animation you get while everyone sees Myra. Like,
It's
you
like
get
6 seconds, I'm
Is it
pretty
really?
sure. It's something
Oh my
crazy.
God.
Devia ter acreditado nela.
Yeah, absolutely hilarious. Oh
Yeah,
my
Saints
god.
Row 4, yeah.
Yeah. That's funny.
Meu amado.
All right, she leaves a letter. He reads it, and I go through a door, and we have a 3-minute cutscene.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 minutes.
3-4 minute cutscene. This is unskippable. This dialogue and this cutscene is my most hated dialogue of the game in English. I don't know. In Portuguese, I don't really hear it, I guess, but in English, I hate this dialogue. Hate this dialogue. With the way he ends it, I don't know. Like, it just feels so natural. It just doesn't feel like how people would speak. Like, he's the guilty one, but he's trying to make me feel like the guilty one. But he's the guilty one. And like,
Not me.
Not me. Oh my God. He's the guilty one.
Whenever Sebastian talks to himself, it's the worst. Like at the very beginning when we were in that electrical plant.
Oh my God, that's like your most,
he was like, that sicko with the camera.
Yeah.
He has Lily.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Oh.
You need to focus.
Focus, yeah. Oh my God. He's like,
It's so bad.
all right, I will go on a limb and say probably Hoffman's my favorite character in this, and you know, in the game. I will say that I have a little bit of a crush on her, but
Deep lore between Dave and Hoffman.
I have a crush on Hoffman, but she's my favorite character. Yeah. But unfortunately, she doesn't make it. So, but okay. In fairness, nobody in Union makes it. Okay. At the end, do you know that? Did you ever watch the last cutscene in this Dynasty?
No.
Okay, so at the end, Kidman unplugs Union, or like a Mobius. Like, everyone in Union dies basically. So it doesn't matter. Everyone in Mobius will die. It doesn't matter. If it is a character, I think Sykes is his name. You meet in a side story that when you're running, right before Stefano, like he does. I don't think he dies in the in the mission, but he technically will die when Mobius is all unplugged. So technically, yeah, I think everyone dies from Mobius. That's the I know lore. Look at this. I pay attention to lore. Look at that.
I should state I have not beat this game casually.
Oh yeah. I told him.
I stopped right after Obscura on my second playthrough, and I stopped the second time or third time.
I sat down with him. And tried to play this game, get him to play this game casually so he can get ready for the speedrun. He's like, you know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna learn speedrun.
I was bored. I just wanted to start going fast.
So guys, this is now the end game we're getting to. After Firewalk, the Firewalk is one of the scariest parts of the run for me, and I will probably be very quiet during that part. Hard to believe, right? I can actually be quiet, but I'm going to be quiet there because that part if I miss it, like I'm pretty likely to die there. Once I get past Firewalk, we're in the clear for the most part. Even if I take a quick death in a later part of the run, it's completely fine. Firewalk is so hard to see because I can, if I miss a shot or two, I'm probably dead. So, and yeah,
Do you still have RNG, or did you say that you resolved that?
I resolved it. There's no RNG in Firewalk. It's all based on kills. It's all based on kills on Firewalk. And if there's one guy toward the end, if I can't kill him quick enough, I think I'm dead. That's the one thing.
Also, that's one of my least favorite tropes in video games is when spawns depend on the deaths of previous things. It's so frustrating.
Absolutely, 100%, man. So I'm gonna pick up this fuse as a safety thing. Might as well. And I will be going through to what I call the pre-Firewalk. If this guy spots me, I have an extra smoke. If this guy spots me, I'm shooting it. There's a
O'Neal number 2.
This is Harbinger, man. Okay, Harbinger. Okay, it's like a superhero. Okay, so
O'Neal Harbinger.
Our O'Neal Harbinger. Okay, so if he spots me, I'm gonna hear the music change. If I hear the music change, I'm shooting a smoke here right before the ladder. All right, he didn't spot me.
All right.
I don't think he did.
I have died here on casual to the Harbinger spotting me.
Yes. See, now the music changed. He just caught me now. But he should lose me, hopefully. He might shoot me with the fireball while I'm down here. If he does, then I'm dead.
All right, good.
So I'm going to play it safe and use a smoke here. I have an extra. I do have an extra. I didn't realize it. I think I picked up one. But I'm going to wait it out for this guy to move. A little bit.
Nice. Yep, just a couple more lootings to make sure we have enough parts for our final upgrade before we get to basically the boss rush of this game.
All right, and we are done with the pre-Firewalk, which I called. And the Firewalk is now the next meme. Because this part's scary.
Yeah.
This part is pretty easy to die. I've died here many a time. Guys, if you name it, I've died to it. So I'm gonna say that right now. I tell it to all my friends. Yeah, I've died to every little thing in this game. Like today, I only died to a glitch, but I have died to every little thing you can think of in this game. So yeah, Firewalk is my big hurdle. The next big hurdle. Once I get past Firewalk, I'm gonna be sitting pretty. I feel like.
The highest density for sure is the crawler section at the electric, the cabin, and here at Firewalk.
Pequena, grande.
Não vai.
Não posso deixar.
Cara, o G é o único quem vai te ajudar.
Você sabe.
É claro. Talvez que ele está pronto, Sebastian.
All right, so we're gonna do a tiny bit looting here before we start Firewalk. Name 6 times I've died on this run. No.
Name 6 times with exact
with timestamps. With timestamps. Name 6 times that I've died on this run. No. If you guys want 6 times, subscribe to my newsletter that I don't have. Okay.
Well, I can name 1 time you died.
Oh, great. Thanks for bringing that up, pal. I appreciate that. Yeah. Listen. Sometimes the game giveth, sometimes the game taketh. I feel like it's gonna take us right here, okay? I kind of said take us weird, but okay? All right. I'm gonna be a little quiet here during Firewalk. All right, just full disclosure, because I am gonna cry if I die.
Yep, so we're basically having Hoffman escorts us in like this kind of like bubble dome from all the fire, and we're trying to protect. Oh, he did the heal thing.
No, I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that. No way.
What?
The RC is right there, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're basically Johnny Cash walking through this fire. Anyways, so yeah, we're just escorting Hoffman. We got to make sure that these disciples don't get to her. They have pretty set spawns. They die pretty quickly on like a certain amount of shots.
5 to 6 usually. Sometimes 4.
5 to 6. Okay.
Sometimes 4.
Because on casual it's 3, so sometimes it's 4, sometimes it's 5. But yeah, it's pretty consistent if you just place your shots correctly. So it's not too bad at all. I'm pretty sure, I would guess that the spawns are maybe the same. that it's like one in front, two behind, one in front, and then next phase like one front, one behind, one front, one behind.
Take one shot extra.
Yep, everyone start spamming your this is fine emotes. This is completely fine.
Yes, Firewalk with Me is what I always think of. I'm not even joking. I think of the Twin Peaks movie, Firewalk with Me. I'm not even joking. My friend Pazuzu was talking about that movie, and that's the first thing I think of is when they say Firewalk.
So they must have really liked Twin Peaks, huh?
Yeah, right? I think it's pretty popular in certain areas, yeah, for sure. It definitely has a cult following, for sure.
Do you depend at all on like the RNG drops of gunpowders when you kill enemies?
So I've had it where right now I'm sitting pretty. I'm sitting completely fine with gunpowder. Yeah. But I've had it where, like, I think a couple of days ago, I almost ran out at the end with Myra.
So when you kill enemies, they either have a chance to drop goop or whatever, that's to upgrade Sebastian if you go into these mirrors, or gunpowder. So yeah, you saw Kendo, he set up some ice traps. They one-shot the disciples.
Here comes. That was close. Not gonna lie, that was kind of scary. I'm gonna lie, I was kind of clenching. Anybody else clenching here or not? I'm clenching. Okay. all right, we're good. That completes Firewalk Part 1. Part 2 now is the harder part. Yeah, generally speaking, guys, when you're doing Firewalk, if they get within the ring of fire, you're probably dead. So
it is very Monka.
Yes, you can't let them get within the ring of fire. But the problem is shooting them outside the ring is pretty tough because they are hard to spot because they're made of fire and they're in fire. Fire
there is
everywhere.
A little trick that you can turn down your gamma in this game.
Yeah, that does
which
help.
Will make the body the body's really dark and the lava's really bright, so you can see them a bit better.
All right, so this guy's important. You don't kill him too quick. You will wait to kill him, like wait a second to kill him. It changes the spawns completely. Changes the spawns if you kill him, if you don't kill him too quick.
Oh, that quick turn threw me off for a second.
Yeah, quick turn there. All right, this next guy is the most important guy of the run. So if I kill him in time, we're good.
You got it.
See. Oh God. Hope I killed him in time. We'll see. Oh my God, that one's a little far back. No. Come in hot. No.
Oh. Nice.
He was coming in kind of hot, guys. I needed him to turn it down by a couple here. Okay, we're good. I think this last guy left now. One guy. Okay, I shot too early.
Good.
And we're good. That would be Firewalk.
Very nice. Very nice.
That part is so scary. I cannot tell you.
So it's a lot easier to see him on your screen. It's a little bit harder on the display, but it is pretty hard to spot.
Yes, this part, that is one of the scariest parts of the run. My homies in chat, you know who you are. You guys have dealt with me crying through Firewalk for days on end, but I have it down almost to the T at this point. But anybody doing it casually, I will tell you right now, you will be crying quite often playing that part. It is very difficult even casually. That part is so tough.
Again, I will always point to speedruns when trying to figure out max difficulty stuff you're stuck.
Yeah.
Because that is very consistent on how Kendo did it. Hopefully you have enough freeze rounds. I know you pick up some stuff.
I do.
But assuming most casual people pick up those
oh no!
Rounds. Oh no!
My game crashed. My game crashed. So unfortunately, this has been happening. I don't know why, but we can continue out and we get the checkpoint after Firewalk. I was talking about this earlier. This game had some issues with crashing. I had a PB the other day for full game going, and it crashed. But we can just hit continue. It's gonna cost time on RTA, but we can just hit continue on the run, unfortunately. But yeah. The game crashed. It crashes there in particular lately. I don't know. I might start pause buffering there, to be honest, just to make sure it doesn't crash.
Is that a RC or not?
Just not an RC. But if I pause buffer, maybe I can circumvent that crash. I don't know. It's just a classic Bethesda game. One thing I will say, I'm super happy to show you the jank of this game, because now you guys can experience my pain. I can tell you how much pain I've experienced with this game. I can't tell you.
If anyone has talked to me long enough, they'll know how much hatred I have for Bethesda games. They're so unoptimized. It's crazy.
It's just I can't tell you what, I don't know what to tell you. The game just has issues with crashing, and this has been happening quite often lately to me, and I just sorry guys that have to see that, but at the same time I'm also happy that you guys get to see some of this jank. You share it with me, so. But yeah, that was a crash. So let's just continue and act like everything is hunky dory, because it is. The run itself isn't that bad. I only took one death to a glitch, and we are good to go. Right now we are on our way to the next section of the game, which is going to take me to the gates. Dynasty, you know about the gates.
The gates.
The gates.
Oh, yeah.
So there is an RC coming up at the gates that is pretty useful. And then there are a couple of fire guys there. But again, there's this particular strat to get through this. Okay, he decides he wants to crash down.
He went through the...
I don't know. I don't know, dude. He's doing his own thing, man. He just wants to do his own thing.
Yeah, you'll just see him just randomly go through walls, go through floors. It's so funny. And I don't know why in that cutscene they put you so high up and then just drop you.
Yeah.
So
I don't get why he does that sometimes. Like if you reload a checkpoint, sometimes he'll drop. It's like weird. Like is he just floating in the air or something? I don't get it. So this is we're getting to the late game now. Late game isn't that bad. It's on Xbox, yeah, guys. For anybody wondering, I'm playing on Xbox. The crashes, I'm not sure if they're coinciding on PC. I don't play the game on PC because I've always had issues with this game. Is optimization on PC personally, but that's just my PC,
Also, that reset checkpoint right there is another huge one. It gets you out the cutscene faster. I think it puts you in a little bit of a better position, and it removes or changes the position of some.
Ooh, that was close. I almost killed myself. That was close.
Oh, you can kill yourself with the...
You can kill yourself on a freeze bolt, yes.
Oh, wow.
You can kill it. I will say, guys, I'm really happy that GDQ has me on, because I do like the fact that we have, some love for the console runs, I just love that we get some love for console runs, because, sometimes we feel like we're neglected runners,
Yeah.
But I appreciate it.
This is the last heal part to make sure he has enough stamina during this part and doesn't get caught out by the disciples.
It was so close to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the last part that I heal. That was the last part of the run that I can heal.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so there is a little trick to this next area. Yeah. So there's a little trick to this area. There's a pickup here. Sebastian has this weird thing of going into animations when pickups. I showed you earlier how to circumvent it. Again, this is another one. Here, we will turn this valve, and then after this, we will pick up these nails. But if you picked it up before, you would have gone to animation. You do it after, just pick it up. You save about 5-6 seconds at least on that nail pickup.
This game has some really weird identifications on when to do animation and stuff. It's so bizarre.
It's very bizarre for sure. I would say it's definitely bizarre. Whoopsie.
If you interact with something at a certain angle, you get a weird cutscene, but you just take 2 steps forward and there's nothing. Nice to know.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, they troll, man. I'm telling you, these guys are trolling us, man, putting that thing there. You have to do that, man. Village does it. You remember the key in the village? They do the same thing.
Yeah.
They do the same thing when you pick up that key. It's right next to the note right next to it. I'm like, dude, I don't want the note. I want the key. I don't need the note, okay?
Also, this valve here, you cannot shoot it before you get that cutscene for some reason. It's blaring. It's right there. Can't shoot it until you at least hit the cutscene. It has some interesting triggers in this game.
How'd that shot?
I think you get an extra zombie in that one lever. You didn't get the hair glitch though.
Oh my god, that glitch is one of the funniest glitches of all time. So if you get grabbed, if someone tries to grab you when you're on that lever that I was just pulling, Sebastian's hair will come off of his body and start moving on its own. It is so funny. I wish it happened. I really wish I got grabbed there. It's just like, I would have taken the death. It's just so funny. I just really want to show it to you guys. Okay, so this is pretty, not bad. This is 3 quarters, but we have the drop on him kind of here this time. See ya. That's 1, and then the other 2, I will just shoot him with the shotgun. They're gone. So, yeah. So let me just shoot these guys. So guys, anybody's wondering, you see that puddle on the other side of the map right here? That if you shoot a shotgun in a puddle, it will shock everything within the puddle. There's a little mechanic in the game that's actually pretty cool.
I think it is an achievement. What
the hell?
Yeah, so this game also has if you're on improper ground, it'll just randomly zip you forward. It's so random.
Yeah.
Like you can literally just have it where you'll just kind of fling.
Guys, I did not splice there. I swear on everything, I did not splice. That was just the game doing what it does. I swear on everything, holy man, that was not a splice. All right, you Starfish. Yeah. Thank you for all the homies coming in and watching this great run. But I swear on everything, that wasn't a slice. We're live, pal. Okay.
We just had that game crash. So.
Yeah. So we are doing our last set of upgrades here right now, and we will be upgrading our sniper a bit, and we will be upgrading our harpoon bolt a bit.
Yep. So the 2 most important weapons for sure in this game are the sniper and the crossbow. Shotgun and pistol are very mediocre. They're just kind of nice little vessels in other places, but for the heavy lifting, definitely want to use the crossbow and the sniper.
I'm sorry, I just kind of janked the way I did that. I'm sorry. I definitely did that a little slow. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I kind of zoned out on the. I always forget the sniper, and I kind of just wanted to go back and do it. So yeah. All right. So how are we doing with gunpowder right now? Hopefully we have enough to finish the game. Maybe we'll quick check real quick just to the hell of it. All right. Well, we have more than enough. We are completely fine.
I think last time I saw you had 21 or something.
Yeah. We have 58. This is way more than I normally have. I am sitting pretty, guys, to finish this run for sure.
This is the boss rush part, right?
This is the boss rush. So wait, what was the name of the guy with the chainsaw? Guys, what's the name of the guy from Chainsaw Part 1? It's not Billy. It's not Billy. It's
Bubba.
It's not the maniac. It's the sadist. Is it the sadist? I think it's the sadist. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. So we have a little bit of a boss rush coming, guys. And for anybody who played Part 1, this is a cool little homage. This first part, honestly, with the sadist, I think it's the name of sadist. I love it. I love this part. I think it's such a cool little thing because this guy just terrorizes you in the entire first game, right? Like the first part of the first game, right? Just to give it to him and just finally tell him get out of my face and just give it back to him. It's so satisfying. This part is so satisfying. Yeah, this guy is so annoying in the first game.
Great job with this.
Yeah, this part is chef's kiss. I love this part. Absolutely love it. This whole boss rush thing, well done, guys.
And the transitions between all 3 of them is really neat.
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. The transition, how the wires grab your leg when you go into the. Oh wait, I don't want to spoil. You guys will see it in a second. Yeah, because this guy is so annoying in the first game. So yeah, just to get rid of him so quickly.
I think from Safe Head into the Crawly monster. I forgot the names.
Oh my god. He had the name! Alright, full lore. Lore dump time. That is Laura. Okay, Laura. That is Laura.
Yanni?
No, that's Laura from the first game. She is Rubik's sister. Rubik. No, forget it. You know what? Forget it. We're just gonna move on and act like we're not talking about Laura again. Okay.
Yeah, dude, you're saying Yanni. I'm saying what you're saying.
I'm not saying it. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna play it off. So guys, this mashing section right here, you don't need to mash any faster than you normally do. If it doesn't have a meter on it, you can just mash at your leisure. Don't kill your finger.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No matter how hard you mash, it's the same amount of time.
Yeah, exactly. If it has a meter on it, then you need to mash faster. This I actually like this part, the way you just grab them by the wire and just pull them down. It's really nice. I like it.
It's really cool.
Yeah, and then you see the little like safe pad in the periphery. I love it. Like you see the right in the back, you see it. Like oh my god, it's safe pad. All right, so I do start with a reset checkpoint on this fight because I like to reset it because I end up right in front of the explosive bolt that I want to pick up.
I think you swap positions with.
Yeah, I think you do.
Here.
Yeah,
it's really weird.
that's the first guy. There's two more though.
Nice.
So there's a particular trap with these guys.
This is a really nice lineup. I like this part.
If he's in the right spot, hopefully. Here he is. Okay. So I take cover behind that wall, so I don't kill myself. There you go. That's safe.
Nice. GG's.
And we just got Laura now. So basically, sniper the first guy. Your upgraded bullets from Stefano are gonna come to help you here on the double fight.
This is the best transition.
I love this transition. This is so cool.
Second best transition. I like the disciple first introduction one. But
Yeah, that's true.
this is so sick.
Oh, that's so sick the way she comes out of the stage.
Also, I lost a run here.
Did you
Because
really?
my game pass expired.
Oh yeah.
That's
Dynasty was in the middle of a run and his game pass expired. It is hilarious, and he was streaming it. It is so funny. It is. I've never seen that happen on a run. Losing a run to a subscription, that is a new one.
Because I knew that my subscription was running out. I thought I had until midnight, but no, I ran out at like 7 p.m. or whatever it was. Oh, it was so
Microsoft coming in with the memes. Oh, she's behind me right now, so but don't worry about it, we're fine.
Yep, now we turn on the fire. Got a baiter under here.
And then we turn on the fire after this one again. On casual, you know, I don't know if on normal, but on casual you have to do it only once.
Yes, it was on world record pace. It was, I think it was like minus like 55 on my PB.
And that would be Laura.
But we got it back. Don't worry. It was just insanely funny that I lost a run to my game pass expired.
All right, guys, I'm sorry to interrupt Dynasty, my bad. But that actually concludes Theodore's arc in this game. He is now gone. Myra finishes him off, and Myra is Sebastian's wife, who kind of wanted to go in to protect his daughter Lily, but kind of. Oh, whoop! I'm not gonna cuss you. My bad.
I was going to say, are you not going to skip this cut?
I was holding a bind, but I forgot to let go and hold it. My bad. That was my fault.
Oh, I think it's because whenever you change chapters, you have
you have to let go of the button. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, Myra is now the main antagonist of the game. She kind of went in to protect Lily, her daughter, but has kind of been lost her way. I don't know how to put it. But yeah, she is now the antagonist. And we have plenty of
boy.
Oh wow,
What's
you're just gonna call me out.
What are the name of these zombies, huh? Yeah.
Oh, I have it. Albedo. Look, you can see it kind of faded right there. Albedo. The Albedos.
That is not a name I would have ever.
They're called the Albedos, man. I totally wrote it down. I'm telling you, man. I have written proof, man. I know I've been on video and everything. Man.
I wonder if there's like significance of like that name, because what is that?
I just think of Albedo from that anime from what do you call Overlord? That's what I always think of. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, I have no idea what Albedo means in this though. But so I have more than enough smokes. I have more than enough gunpowder. There shouldn't be a problem to finish up with my resources that I have. I have had runs where I have definitely had very minimal resources. So yeah, we should be okay for the most part here. We have
this is another part of the game that is actually easier in the Akumu strat.
Yes,
than
this
what I do casually.
yeah, this end game is actually easier on Akumu because of the smoke bolts. Because you can stealth kill. The second room coming up after this, chef's kiss. It's so good.
So if anyone plays Akumu after this, upgrade your smoke bolts.
Yeah,
They
just
are
the
important.
biggest thing is if you want to play Akumu, do the upgrades that you see here. Okay, if you do the upgrades, you'll breeze through it, guaranteed. If you don't, talk it over Dynasty.
All right. So you use a smoke to assassinate these people. He has to watch out for the slinging arms and stuff.
Yeah, those can kill you. If they hit you, you'll die.
He has one extra spawn here in this little back room than actually on casual.
Yeah, on casual you don't have the guy in the store, but on Akumu you have him. So I don't know how to bait him out of the store. I've tried so much and I don't know how to bait him out. So we're just gonna go in, kill him, do some looting, and then this last guy will be the last guy in this room, and we will. I need to pick up that gunpowder though. He was a little bit further back. Yeah.
So this game has a really weird hit detection. If you shoot him in the head, you're not guaranteed to get a headshot.
Oh my God.
It's kind of weird.
My God.
Classic Legends, perfect example.
How's the legend, man? How's the legend up there? I'm just kidding. All right.
So sometimes like you want to shoot at their head because obviously it's quick because they just die instantly. But sometimes you'll hit them in the stomach and they'll fall over. Sometimes they won't even fall over. They'll like start like regenerating. It's so frustrating.
Yeah, well, these guys, I think their whole thing is to regenerate. So if you hit them and like if you don't kill them, I think they will regen. So that's why this strat with the what do you call it, with the crossbow, the smoke bolts is kind of goated. Honestly, I am
so
a huge fan.
This room is infinitely easier on Akumu than casual.
Well, I can still die. I can still die. Oh, let's see if I get the glitch. Let's see if I get the glitch. Let's see. You seen the glitch, Dynasty? I haven't even.
Yeah. Were you flung out of bounds?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Whoa.
Good.
Oh!
Oh, you almost got trolled by the goo. One more bolt for safety.
There's one more. It's one more. One more here.
There's one more?
Yeah, I don't know where he is. I can't see him.
Oh, you have a lot more enemies then.
Yeah. There it is. Okay, last one. He was hiding behind the car. He's usually not there. Kind of janky, but yeah. That does it for that. Just 2 bosses left, and we're done. Just 2. You see the last 2 bosses, and we will have a little shooting section with Kidman. So full disclosure, I do pause buffer these 2 bosses. So
these shots are incredibly important.
Yeah, these shots are important on most difficulties. I am running pretty low on resources, so I need to pause buffer a couple of these shots. I apologize if anybody doesn't like that, but it makes it so much easier. I'm sorry.
If you don't want to see pause buffering, just watch me.
Just close your eyes if you don't want to see pause buffering.
Yeah. If you blink fast enough, it looks like the pauses don't even happen.
Yeah, I
like
missed a
you're
couple
underneath the
shots.
strobe light or something.
Jesus! Oh my God, that was close. I accidentally meleeed. I missed a couple of shots there, unfortunately. That lost some time for sure.
And you would definitely have more than enough gunpowder.
Yeah, luckily I got some extra gunpowder. Thank God, because I missed like 3 shots there. That is.
Is it like it's like 11 gunpowder for sniper?
Yeah, it's 11 gunpowder. Thankfully, I don't need to craft any of these. I'm gonna take my time to craft it real quick and just take a look. Yeah, I have a lot of gunpowder here, so that should be more than enough. That's 11 shots. That should be more than enough.
As mentioned at the very beginning of the run, this is the second worst place to like manage your stamina. So we're coming from down here and we're trying to get it up to that building at the very top of the hill.
Yeah, you see a little house right there? Wait, why am I pointing up screen? Sorry. But you see a little house right there? Yeah, you have to run all the way up there on 1 bar stamina with no, I don't have any heals. So I have to just manage my stamina. This is a bit of a downtime before the final boss. That is Myra. So we have to do a little bit of bejudging here. Oh, I shouldn't use that word. Bejudging is a speedrun word. Sorry, but we have to do a little bit of stagger step here, guys. Stagger step. So yeah, it's a bit of a downtime before the final boss, but yeah, this is the final boss. Coming up.
So for like these like stagger steps, you're tapping the sprint button in like a kind of like a rhythmic fashion where you're not losing too much speed, but you're not going so fast that like your stamina is depleting quickly.
Yeah, you just gotta watch your meter. If you feel like it's going down too quick, just dial it back a tiny bit. You know.
Yeah.
That's
Definitely want to do a little bit slower, but yeah, if you get the right timing down, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
You do have like a lot of leeway until you get to like
Yeah, it's all a
last of
rhythm.
the corner.
It's all a rhythm. I mean, come on. There's Souls games on this on Perilous Paths, so you guys
Yeah,
use
this
the
is
rhythms.
basically a soul game when you're like managing your stamina.
Exactly, yeah.
Soul Runners.
Anybody seen Sekiro? This is Sekiro, but for stamina. You know, the rhythm of you know.
You literally said the only Souls game that doesn't have a stamina bar.
What do you mean? I'm talking about the rhythm of the fighting in that, pal. What do you
the
mean?
rhythm.
Yeah, the rhythm of the fighting. I'm talking about. Well, come on, I had a backup strat there. Come on. Who said I don't have backup strats? Who said I don't have
The
backup
only
strats?
Souls game without stamina. That's incredible.
Oh no, I said it because of the rhythm of the fighting, man. Come on. All right, so we're gonna just do a little bit of we're gonna just have to fight Myra here. She has 3 phases. First
Also,
phase.
you could take a wait title line and save like 3 to 4 seconds there. You can go down that little divot and up.
Oh really?
Have
Okay.
fun, that top
Good to
part.
know. Good to know. Yeah, I definitely do it next time. All right, last boss, guys.
This is where the shots matter the most.
Yeah. This is Drippy Myra. We're fighting final boss.
This is basically Evelyn.
Yeah, basically Evelyn from RE7. So the harpoons are very important for this first part.
First shot you had to hit when it starts glowing, and then 3 will break it. I can fix her, and true. Then you gotta wait for her summon to start glowing again.
Oh my god!
Oh!
I've never died at that. What happened? My bolt exploded.
Did the strapple hit the other bombs or something?
Yeah,
I
I've
feel like
never
the ones
died
at the
there.
bottom went off.
Oh my god, I've never died there. That's like the first time that bolt exploded on me. That bolt exploded and killed me.
This has never happened before.
Oh my god, this is the perfect time for it. I've never had that bolt explode like that on me.
If you ever do pick up this speed run, this is definitely one of the parts you probably practice the most, at least boss-wise.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it is very particular in how you want to deal with it.
Well, that's good care of first
And
phase.
since this is Akuma, so he has to take care of these little spiders.
Yeah, guys, it's like the full disclosure. Those spiders one-shot you. On
They
Akuma,
do
they kill you.
literally nothing on like every other one, but you're finished if they touch you in Akuma.
Yeah. They kill you in one shot on Akuma. These spiders. It's unfortunate, but yeah, they do.
What about Nightmare? Are they still that bad?
No, they
or-
do no damage on Nightmare. They do no damage on every difficulty except for Akuma.
That's crazy.
One. Missed a shot. Oh my god, I'm dead. I'm dead. Miss me.
Oh.
Jeez, I'm dead.
Oh no.
I'm dead. All right, I'm just gonna have to. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to do this. That was a disaster. It's just I missed my second shot. I have to do it. I wouldn't have to.
It is such a small window. It is incredibly hard to hit.
There it is. That's what I wanted to do, guys. I have to do it. I have to reset. Unfortunate. I'm sorry. It's just I've never had that. I've never missed those shots. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Yeah,
it happens. That's very common in these type of runs.
Yeah, I've lost runs there a ton of times, and unfortunate that I missed those shots. We'll just act like I got him first try.
Just splice it.
Yeah, we'll just splice it in. I have to try it again. I mean, I would have taken the time. I would have just taken death there, to be honest. If I died there, I would have provided better because I need the ammo more.
That's a perfect like representation of like how easy it is for something to snowball. So
Yeah. Like if I actually didn't want to hit that shot toward the end, if I did, then I actually would have been down. Like I would have no ammo for this last phase. I can't miss those shots.
So this is phase 3 of Myra.
All right, so if you guys see where I'm standing between these two rocks right here? You shoot that first part right there, right? And then you stand here. She won't hit you. That's it. Easy. She does a little. She flails around. She goes crazy, but she can't hit you. So what I have is 2 explosives and 2 sniper shots I have to hit her with. So 1, 2, perfect, and then 1. Okay, this last 2 shots coming up right here. That should be the end of Kumu.
Very straightforward setup.
Yes. It's just gotta hit the last 2 shots, and that's the end of Myra. Yeah. Thank you, Scar. I appreciate it. So this is the last 2 shots. Hopefully, I don't miss. After the first one, I run a little until I'm trying to miss. So she misses me there, and I shoot that. That's the end. That's the end of a Kumu for this game.
We have one more section.
But that's not the end of the game. So the reason I say it's the end of the Kumu is because now the game has one little section with the shooting section with Kidman. The thing is, this section is the same on normal, and nightmare and a Kumu. You can't die in one hit here. So they probably thought it was too difficult for you not to get shot here because you're getting shot at by a lot of people. So once we get this last section. I call it the last guy on the right. I'll show you. He's like the final boss for me because he always costs me so much time, dude. All right, I'm gonna RC here so I can reset their positions. I love doing this one. Oh, that shot.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That was unfortunate, guys.
You can shoot really fast with Kim here. It's fun.
Yeah, it's kind of fun once you get the hang of it. Headshotted.
If anyone remembers like the Modern Warfare 2 days where you can just like
she's really quick at shooting.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, she's really quick at shooting. That's
guys ready for this sick transition? Ready?
And boom! Next room, baby.
Oh! So
all right. We gotta hype it up a little, man. The game's ending.
It's so tacky how they did that. And it didn't even like transition it perfectly. She went up to the right. He came in from the left.
Oh my god! Oh, Mr. Semantics over here. Oh my god!
Listen, it's important for me.
It's important, man. You gotta defend your disbelief, man. I didn't get the first guy. Where's oh, I got the second guy.
Yeah, you got the second guy.
I was like waiting for him to come back out. I'm like, where are you? All right, let's go.
Nice.
And that would be it. That guy on the right, I always shoot him last. I call him my final boss. So that would be it, guys. We just got a couple running sections, and we are done. So I don't know what the timer's at, but I don't have the timer up in front of me. But
do you want to know?
What is that?
Do you want to know? It's about a 2:14 right now.
Okay, good. We're under estimate. Good. I figured this would be about 2:15ish. You know, even with the crash, I would say 2:15 is about right.
Yeah.
The Myra memes were a little bad, but again, guys, it happens. But it is what it is. So this is one of the only sections besides the beginning of the game where you don't have a stamina meter, guys. It's so amazing not having a stamina meter. This part, okay? He can actually run without running out of a stamina. I'm like, finally.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He finally manned up enough to get enough stamina.
Yeah, he's finally like, he has that adrenaline rush at the end, Like I gotta finally make it, man. This is probably gonna be like a 224, guys. Just a heads up, my PB on no intro is 220 33. And this is probably gonna be a 224, I believe.
That's okay with the crash and a death.
Yeah. unfortunately.
Plus, that death had a pretty long build up.
Yeah, that death at the beginning really just screwed the run up, to be honest. But in the end, it honestly took the pressure off. Once I had a death under my belt, I was a lot less nervous about the run. I'm like, okay, like QD said, get out of the way early, you know.
Só temos que resistir.
All right, you want to count down time?
All right, you can count. You can stop timer. Give me a second after these cutscenes.
You can skip like 6 cutscenes here or something.
3, 2, 1, now.
Time.
2:24.
Oh, almost so 2:24.
GG's, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for having me. I was super nervous, like I said. I died twice on the run. I had to reset checkpoint once, unfortunately, and the game crashed. But all in all, I feel like this could have been worse. So yeah, Dynasty. I appreciate you having being here with me. You made the run. You made it so much easier. I appreciate everyone in chat, all my friends being here and supporting me on this hotfix. Yeah, guys. Anything else we want to say?
Yeah, take a couple minutes, tell all the wonderful people like where they can find you, where you stream. You mentioned the Game Pass thing, so we know you stream.
Yeah.
And if you have any shout outs, I know you got friends in chat, like anything you want to talk about or hype up or share, now's the time.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't stream as much as I should, but on Twitch, I am sorry about that, babe. All the homies in chat that are here already know me. My friend Dynasty is Dynasty DN at Twitch. He is a great. I'm just gonna spend a second just to hype up my buddy, because Dynasty is probably one of the better speedrunners I've seen for modern games. He is a multiple world record holder. He has dozens of world records in console games, and he is actually absolutely amazing. He has great personality. Absolutely watch him. Follow him wherever you can, and a big shout out to all the homies that are in chat and supported me on Discord: Brookie Bees, G-Dub, Trader, Perilous Paths, Shalulu, Roz, Zumi, iJam. I can't remember all of them, but all of you, DJ, a lot of good homies in there. You guys were there the whole time. I appreciate it. You guys supported me and kept telling me not to be nervous, and I absolutely love you guys. Thank you so much. And Dynasty, I can't thank you enough for making this so much easier than I could imagine. And Dynasty,
I also want to give props to you as well. You also have a lot of world records on your belt, a lot of good runs. You beat me a couple of times as well, so you're just as good as
I
me.
I will say, Dynasty has been running this game for like a fifth of the time, 20% of the time maybe I've been doing it, and his movement's probably better than mine already. That's how good of a runner he is. That's why I always give him props that his movement is absolutely amazing in these games. And Trader, my buddy, is in chat. I'm gonna say his movement's great in those games and the OG tank controls. Okay, Trader, you happy? But yeah, thank you guys for having me. I absolutely think this is a killer experience. Thank you. This is a great experience. Run. Yeah, this is a great experience. This whole GDQ. I appreciate you guys for being so welcoming and having me display this run. I'm really hyped. Thank you so much.
No, it's been our absolute pleasure. We're going to take a quick break while we get set up for our next run, which is going to be Hitman Blood Money with Alpha. And we talked a little bit earlier about how speedrunning is better with friends. I think this run showcased that in spades. So if you are looking to get more involved with the hotfix community.
Uh-oh. Internet cut out.
Yeah, internet cut out. So he's saying, he's cutting out.
You're back. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's cutting out.
Get more involved with the hotfix community.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and thank you everyone who chilled out with us.
Wait, he's still talking to us. Sorry. You're cutting.
Looking to get more involved with the hotfix community.
Stay in the loop. It's all a spiral.
No, I don't know what to say. It's bad timing for the internet to cut out. Yeah, thank you guys. Good night, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Stay awesome. Stay awesome, guys. Thank you so much.
Okay, I think we're back. I think this is actual. We're back. Though this is a different voice than you've heard. Hi, my name is Conception. I actually host the Hotfix show Awfully Silly that's coming on right after this. But unfortunately, our incredible host Cutie had some internet explosion issues. So I stepped in to cover this last run here on Perilous Paths, of which I'm very excited and happy to be a part of. So though the internet explosion happened, I am glad to join here. I'm very excited to jump into this run of Hitman. So without further ado, I'd rather we just jump right into it since we had a little bit of a delay here. Alpha Brother is going to be running Hitman for us. Alpha Brother, take it away. Show us some blood money.
I am the world record holder for the main categories of Hitman Blood Money. And normally when I do that, I play on the highest difficulty of professional. But that's very game-breaking and hard, so we're not going to be doing that. Today we're going to have some fun. We're going to be playing on rookie difficulty, the easiest, just so I could break the game a little bit and give you guys a step-by-step instruction on how to get Silent Assassin on every mission. So let's load it up. We get to start on a vintage year because the tutorial stinks. So let's get through it. The game is going to begin. The time is going to start after this next cutscene. I'll count you down. Alright. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. So, I think you guys will catch on to my strategy here. So the first thing I'm going to do is, we're going to get the Dragnov. And the Dragnov is a sniper rifle. This helps us hit our targets from far away. Like this guy, right here. Got him. Quick, someone put it in a Call of Duty montage. Okay, now we have to find our second target. Hey, look, there he is. There, you know what? We're gonna start it again, because that's not what he's normally supposed to do. I knew that was gonna happen too. You know when you do something like 1,000 times in practice and it all goes good, and then you do it for real? Mm-hmm. and then it messes up?
We call that affectionately the GDQ curse. That happens all the time. All the time it happens.
Yeah, you know what? I think I need to back up. I think that's what it is. Got him again. Oh, by the way, I'm able to carry this sniper rifle through all of these areas because I am equipping the fiber wire at the same time. This is a little glitch that we can do. It can work with the detonator as well, where it doesn't count as a witness when you're holding a gun. This is where he's supposed to be. So now when the NPC shoots me, I don't lose my Silent Assassin rating. Before, he counted as a witness, which is why I reset. And we can't have a witness on the first level. Normally, I would just move past it, but the first level, I got it.
Yeah, you got certain standards to uphold here, you know?
Both targets dead now. Silent Assassin, trust me. And then, now we can just head to the exit. Silent Assassin on rookie difficulty is a lot different than on professional. We can get away with a lot more. So like we can like take disguises and stuff. We can leave behind weapons. And my favorite thing, notice. So trust me, this says Silent Assassin. It's in German. I know it says Lot Loser Killer, but it is Silent Assassin. But you see down here, this is where my bodies founds are. On rookie difficulty, bodies found do not count against me. So that's how I was able to get Silent Assassin. We are on to the next mission, Curtains Down. Did you know that in Hitman Blood Money, on the mission, Curtains Down, if you follow this route that I am taking now, it will lead you to an area with a whole bunch of rats. If you kill all 3 of the rats, you can get what is known as a Rat Club membership card. Then, if you go to this door and go through it, you will see a whole bunch of rats boxing and playing poker. Easy 6 million
I love
views.
These games. I love these games so much.
Here's our target here. Next one there. Open sesame. Thank you. Easy clap. Now we are on to the next mission. Flatline. This level is a bit of a bore because there's like a unskippable cutscene as well as a auto-scroller section below. So we're just gonna cause a little distraction, get some annoying NPCs out of this next area.
Hey, Sie haben hier nichts zu suchen.
Nice.
Sie?
Okay.
Es wissen müssen.
So now it's about 70 seconds of cutscenes from here.
Was sie getan haben.
So yeah, that last mission when I was saying all that about the rats, that's a very famous like copy pasta that we have now in the Blood Money community.
Ich weiß.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's got it memorized.
Because like one of the most popular YouTube shorts that's out there, it has, like I said, it has like over 6 million views, and it's
oh wow,
yeah, because it's like all secrets that you don't know about Hitman Blood Money, and it's like the most famous Easter egg in the game. So whenever I'm streaming or one of our other guys is doing runs, we're always like, did you know that there are rats on Curtains Down?
Verstanden.
What's even funnier, yeah, what's even funnier is there's rats on other levels as well that people don't know. There's rats on this level.
I imagine it's a lot of like, you know, running through stairwells, underground paths. It makes sense that there's a lot of rats here.
Yeah, where that orderly is taking Smith right now, there's rats in that tunnel. So what you want to do is get the Dragunov. You guys are gonna catch on quick to what my strategy is here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's a very effective weapon. You know, it's one shot, long range. And, you know, just because it's loud, you know, because I'm on rookie, I'm able to get away with a lot. Here's going to be our guy coming up here. There he is. Got him. Oh, we can just head out the front door. So because I'm on rookie, I should also mention this. Because I'm on rookie instead of professional, I don't need to complete all of the objectives. So on professional, you have to complete all of them, including the optional ones. And this is the first level that actually has optional objectives. There's 2 of the targets that are optional. And I'm able to tell which one is the real target by either the picture that Smith gives to me, or I can just look on the map and see which target is lit up red. I'm trying to force this cop into this door. This door is locked. And it doesn't unlock until Smith gets there. So if I get this open, it's like, I don't know, 2 seconds of time save. Got it. All right, so I need to be... Oh, uh-oh. Well, this... Now I have to wait.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be a time save, but yeah, whatever. I got the trick. It's cool.
Yeah, we take this.
Yeah, we take that. By the way, I'm playing on German because the cutscene is 6 seconds faster on this level. That's
just on that one language, huh?
Yeah. So now we come to the very famous level, A New Life. Everyone should recognize this level if they've ever played this game. It's the suburbs level. Oh, I'm just gonna grab some donuts. Because why not? Everyone loves donuts.
Yeah.
Even the garbage men. See that garbage guy? He'll want some donuts. So we're gonna give this guy some donuts. He works hard.
He does.
So what you want to do is get the Dragunov. And then see this glass? Shoot that. Oh, that guy's running away. He didn't want his donuts.
I'll take them.
Dude, I can go for
Pretty hungry. I could eat.
Yeah, I can go for some donuts right now.
I'm saying.
Something else that's a advantage that rookie has over professional is I can use save states. Not that I need them because, you know, I'm so good at the game, but
Oh, yeah.
you know, just in case. Oh, hello. This is awkward. I want to see if I can get this. That door opened right. That's why we have save states. Okay? That's why we have save states. Let's see if I can.
Raus hier, Mann, sonst
This
gibt's
guy.
Ärger. Ich glaube, Sie haben hier nichts verloren.
Got it. There we go. That was not the plan. He got out like really early. Now we need to get that microfilm that was on. Oh, but she's dead because that's why I shot the glass. That glass that I shot at the beginning. It fell on her
Thought
while
she was just floating.
Yeah. Make sure I don't die here. All right, there we go. Now, would you believe it? I am actually not going to use the drag knob on this level.
I'll believe it when I see it. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow. See, I swear every time I do a marathon like GDQ, I always get good RNG on this level. It's crazy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good for you.
So we get weird bugs and good RNG.
The good with the bad, as they say.
Okay. And because of that, I'm going to save. Yeah, I can never have a perfect run, but, you know, you can only ask for so much when it's live.
Mm-hmm.
So our guy's right here, and it's not the Dragnov, but it is the Kazo TRG. Got him. So now, this is actually something that I need. It is not for the memes or anything, but I need to dress up as a bird. This is an actual strategy, because if you dress up as this target, the other target, who's a woman, it's like his girlfriend or whatever, she notices you, gets pissed, and starts shooting at you. Now, no one cares, no one else cares, because she has a silenced gun, and so no one notices. There's our other target, and she's dead. We're just gonna wait. That cop does not care at all. He does not get
interested.
Paid. He does not get paid enough for that.
He's like, I clocked out 5 minutes ago. I'm out.
He's on that Mardi Gras, you know. There's the guy that we need to protect. All right, that went well. Okay, next level. This is the Santa Claus level. The strat that I am going to do right here requires a gun with a scope. Luckily, the Dragnov has one.
Back to the old tried and true, I see.
Yep, we're going to tuck ourselves in here, shoot that out. And fell to his death.
Beautiful.
Now we're gonna head up this elevator. We're gonna cause a few distraction shots with our Dragnov, our trusty Dragnov. Save, of course. So we're gonna head into this restricted area because our target is gonna be on a balcony above us. Right? Who spotted me? Oh, hello, sir. Once again, things that never happened for 500, Alex. Unbelievable. Wonder if he's still gonna be there. Okay, that should have got him. Okay, again. There we go. Why it couldn't just do that the first time? But that's why we have saves. Okay, so now I need to get the videotape. So I'm just gonna come up here. Voila. By the way, you'll notice whenever I pick something up, I always pick it up in first person, just because it's like a second faster than picking it up in third. But it adds up over the course of the entire run.
Yeah, whole second each time. Jeez.
Yeah. And now what I'm going to do is climb up over this mound of snow, and I'm going to fall down to this boat. Ooh, that is nasty. Ugh, good work, 47. What a headshot. All of these are Silent Assassin, by the way.
Of course.
In case I've been going too quickly. You guys can't really see it, but I have like a stat tracker that can tell me if it's Silent Assassin or not. So of course on this mission, you want to get the Dragnov. And shooting that shot right there, we're gonna make some dudes panic. There's our first guy. Now, of course I messed that up. This is like, if there's any mission that I was gonna mess up in this entire run, it was going to be this one. Just because there's 7 targets, so that's 7 chances to mess up. So, this is probably the hardest part about this. If I get past this, I should be fine enough. Select the detonator. Because Lord knows, having a gun and a detonator is a lot better than just a gun.
Of course, everyone knows this. Yep.
All right, so now that he's dead, I want to create a save. So that's 1 down, 6 to go. This next guy is going to be making out with this woman, but I'm going to get a little too close and he's going to want some privacy. So now we go. Got him. Excellent distraction as well. This guy should be coming down. All right, that's 2. Guy over here should be 3. Got him. Four. Ugh, does this mean there's a dude inside? I hate this guy. There's a non-target NPC. Yep, there he is. There's a non-target NPC that I hate. Okay, just glitched them out.
Well, yeah, I was like, whoa. Froze him solid.
Got him. Okay, doesn't matter. Does not matter. Oh. Saved. Saved.
Got it. Clutch.
Yep, that's all 7. Also helps that on rookie you have more health. Yep, and now I'm going to do the same thing I did last time, which is to drop to the exit. And Silent Assassin. In case you guys don't believe me. These are all Silent Assassin.
Oh, we trust you. Everyone here trusts you.
And on this mission, once again, I'm not going to use the Dragnov.
Oh.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a syringe, and these guys are going to call for someone to pick it up. And that's important because these guys apparently don't like when I open a door. But,
okay, rude.
Yes, if I just creep in like that, then it's fine. Now I'm going to be in a restricted area, and my target is going to notice me and chase me. Now I'm going to set up my escape real quick. I'm going to go into the room with my second target. There he is. An elephant rifle conveniently on the wall.
Jeez.
Got him. Now I need to wait here for like a little bit, just because this is a different level in how the witness mechanic works. For some reason on this level, so like if you notice on every other level, I can just fire, drop the gun, or equip the detonator and then just leave and I'll have no witnesses. But for some reason on this level, there's like an extra 5-second window where I could get a witness, even though like I don't even have anything equipped. But yeah, Silent Assassin. All good in the neighborhood.
Willkommen in Las Vegas, 47.
Of course, we want to take the Dragnov. First try. That's just a trick to make this level like 4 seconds faster.
Let's go.
Yeah, because this is an auto scroller level again. It's about 6 minutes long.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get my key card to my hotel room. Then I'm gonna call this elevator down. We're gonna wait for our first target to go to the bathroom. And he must have like bladder problems or something because he goes to the bathroom every 2 minutes.
Oh, geez. Yeah, you got to go to the doctor, pal.
Yep, there he is right there at the bar. Just gotta watch out here. We don't want any other witnesses here. All right, there he goes. All right, you're not coming. All right, so there he is. So we're gonna take out a gun and drop it so that he comes to pick it up. We need him all the way over here. I'm gonna save. You didn't just open the door, did you? Okay. And then give him a little push. Now, just like that one woman on Murder of Crows who was firing at us, he has a silenced gun, so no one cares when he starts blasting. those two making out, him just scrubbing that floor.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm going to come into this elevator. I need him to come into this elevator as well. There he is. Now we can go. Just gonna do some, evasive maneuvers to save our health.
I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
I once did this to a non-target NPC, and he just gave up.
He's like, all right, it's over. I'm done.
Hello, sir. Oh my God.
Did he go back down?
He went back down somehow. Well, we'll see what happens, I guess. We have the good thing about this mission is that we have time. I'm curious. We have oh, there it is. Okay, he came back up.
Still adapting on the fly. It's all right.
Hello. Hello. There he goes. I love this intense music playing at the same time as well. Dude,
pal.
Dude, he is lost. Lost in the sauce. He doesn't know what's about to happen either. I feel
This
bad.
guy's got to lock in. Lock in. Come on.
Come on. Get inside.
There you go.
Get inside. It's fun inside. It's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Oh, that big mistake, fella.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna... Nope, not the gun. We're gonna... We had to get his key card. And we're gonna go to his room now. Which is all the way over here. Oops. Ready to save. I'm gonna clear out this glass that's right here so I have a cleaner shot for later. Because our target is in the other room. He's like right there-ish. Yeah, he's like right there. So we're gonna wait. There he is. He's gonna come across and he's gonna be right around there. Got him. This truly is one of the stealth games of all time.
Mm-hmm. This is the stealth assassin.
Ah, dang, we didn't get the naked guy. Sometimes he's not actually naked, he has underwear on. But like sometimes we can, because of that shot, cause panic. And some of the tenants will run out from whatever they're doing. There's a guy that was like showering. He runs out to the elevator.
Oh, wow.
So now we just have one more target, but he's not on the map yet, which is why this level takes forever. So we're gonna go out to the limos once more. Ugh, the limo's not even here yet. We're gonna get these guys to leave. There it is. All right. Smoking's bad for you. Go inside.
You're doing your part.
Okay. Save, of course. Okay, so now my trick in order to get this guy is to just sit really far away and no one will see me. Not even this guy looking right at me. That's because on rookie, enemy eyesight is like smaller. So I'm just gonna wait and wait and wait until these guys are about as far away as possible and then get him. And then they just don't care. They're like, who could have done it?
What?
What a mystery.
Yeah.
So stupid.
I love the logic in solving these puzzles. For lack of a better term, it's just like, yeah, just stand just far enough away. It's fine.
Yeah, if it makes us feel, silence assassin, if it makes us feel any better, this next one is the hardest. Oh, we actually don't want the Dragnov this time. This is the hardest level in the game. So we need to lock in. Which is why I did all those upgrades, because we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this legit. Take out some cameras.
Was sind Sie, Leichenbestatter? Gehen Sie.
Cause a distraction in the garage. And we're gonna head to heaven. Lord knows we earned it. Okay, so this next part is gonna be a little weird, depending on how NPC behavior goes. Oh, good. We got fast RNG. Excellent. Okay, so I have a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C. And if need be, I can improvise a plan D. But I'm going to try and do the cool thing for plan A. And then see where we go from there.
Having 3.5 plans. That's wild, though.
Plan A did not work.
Cool.
Plan B did not work. I hate this guy. This is also like a meme in our communities. This dude. He's known as the F-off guy. So now... Man, that sucks. I don't get to do anything cool. I get to do everything lame and normal.
Kein Zutritt, okay? Und jetzt
Oh, it didn't take much for that guy. Full shove.
Okay, so should be able to do that. Here's our dude. Oh my god, another one? Come on, leave me alone.
They're giving you all the trolls.
Close the door. Thank you. God. Oh, I hate heaven NPCs. Okay, we just wall banged our other guy. Girl, rather.
Oh, wow.
Yep, there she is.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so now they shouldn't find his body, but, you know, just move it out of the way a little bit.
Yeah, they'll never find it now.
Well, it only matters if they don't find it while I'm on the map, and because I complete the map so quickly, that's my out.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yes. So what I'm gonna go for now, believe it or not, we're not gonna use the Dragnov this time. Instead, I'm gonna do what's called Hell Skip. So we're gonna take our mine explosives, and by doing some proper texture lineups, we can throw our bombs through the wall, and they will go down to where our targets are.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yes, we are right at the exit. And I messed up, so it's fine. That's why we have save states. Yes, shout out 3Baller. He's the one that figured that out. It has been pretty cool. Because it's been really helpful in any percent, because that's where it saves the most amount of time. In Professional Silent Assassin, it does save time, but it's also like dependent on RNG and all that. Oh my god. Again, you do a million times in practice, and then... There we go. Come on, bro. Oof. If you know, this is where I always say skill issue. If I'm not bad at the game, I mean, technically that is what it is. It is also RNG, just because I got a really fast pattern, because of course I did. It's the marathon luck, I swear. But sometimes
the luck is what's doing it to me.
Sometimes it's too good. That didn't. Okay, that did fall through, right? Come on. Dude, there he goes. All right, come on. I got this. I got this. It's just if I mess up like on one of the throws, then it doesn't work. Got it.
There it is. Nice. Well done.
Okay. Technically last level, as in like the last mission that has like actual targets. We have to kill the vice president and his assassin. So we're going to do a whole bunch of shenanigans to get past this White House security. Very robust. Yeah, you tell me. I'm like 300 feet away, but you got it. Take out one of the only working cameras. Here's the vice president.
Hi, Vice President.
Oh Lord, now I'm red. All right, there's our second target there. So I'm gonna do some mine setups. So this is actually not that big of a deal that they're coming to shoot me. Because rookie, I have more health, plus I have Black Vest. Dang, I guess I failed. I didn't kill the guy.
Darn shoot.
Guess I'll have to do my backup strategy. Yeah, you know what? That's a lame way to kill someone anyway. With a explosion? What is that? We gotta go with the old bread and butter. The good old Dragnov.
The Dragunov.
How a real assassin kills him. Whee! There he is. Yeah, we'll detonate his bomb too.
Might as well. While we're here.
Here's our last guy. And now we can head to the exit. All right. Silent Assassin, of course. All right, and then we are on the last mission. So time will be coming up. I have to kill all of these guys here. Again, on Rookie, it's a lot easier because I have more health. Ah! Run away. And... oh no. What a tragic accident. Where did his wheelchair go? We're gonna take his gun. This is like the best gun in the game. Okay, chill with that. All right, one last guy, so time will be coming up as soon as I kill him. It's this priest, rabbi, right? Where is he?
Something like that.
No, I mean like, where'd he go? Ah, there he is, of course. You know, I have to get up close and personal.
I'm taking your word for it, I don't know.
Yeah. All right, time in 3, 2, 1. That, of course, is Hitman Blood Money. Done on Rookie difficulty, Silent Assassin. With help from our handy dandy Dragnov, of course.
A lot of help. Heavily featured, one might say.
You know, any excuse I have to use a weapon like that is always fun. Yep, so I guess
fast, even
yep, I guess thank yous and shout outs are in order. So
yes, please.
Yeah, so thank you guys so much for having me on, for inviting me. It's always a pleasure to, you know, showcase a little bit of Blood Money.
Hello.
And, you know, thank you so much to the Blood Money community for your support over the years. Thank you to my moderators, Azekif, Agent 146, and especially today for 3Baller. He is a Dallas Mavericks fan, and today Dallas Mavericks got the number one pick in the NBA draft, so they're going to get Cooper Flag. Very exciting day.
They sure are. That is exciting for him, absolutely. Well, yeah, if that was, did you have any other shout outs or anything, Alpha? But I didn't want to cut you off there.
No, I think that's all good.
Cool. Sounds good. That was awesome. I love Hitman runs so much, so I'm actually really glad I got to tag in for that. Incredible display there. So much fun, so much goofiness, but so much like cool tech and skill too. They're just really great, unique runs. So thank you so much for showcasing that for us. For everybody else out there, I would say stay tuned for the next show, and you definitely should, because that's my show. My show, Awfully Silly, is going to be coming on right after this, so I suggest you tune in. This is a very unique episode that I have literally never done before, different concept. We're trying out something new, and I'm very excited to dive into what that means. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, thank you to everyone who ran on Perilous Paths today. Thank you, Alpha Brother, once again. Thank you to everyone behind the scenes as well. And my name is Conception. Cutie will be back next time. Internet problem solved, I'm sure. And yeah, we'll see you in a few weeks. Bye-bye, everybody.